can't believe I pulled that brazier fly or something.
I know. And
it's there though, so
yeah.
if you get the money.
And speaking of if we get the money, I would just like to say hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wings of Freedom, where we are a bunch of nerdy ass people who aren't voice actors who play D&D.
Ah! This is my practice run.
Never again. Fucking good voice actors.
I messed it up. I should have practiced, but I got so excited. It's like, it's going well, it's going well. Stumble over words. Yay!
You Zorned it.
I Zorned it, yep. But hey, that lets you know that I'm, you know...
Did you know you have yet to give me Slap Sue's, set?
I know, but you know what?
We'll talk about it.
You know what? I've kind of been, working, 11 to 12 hours a day for the past, 12 days tomorrow. And I'm a little fucking tired, so...
And there are fucking Planesbowl stats online you can grab for now.
I know, but I gotta give it to him, because I gotta actually put it in a sheet.
It's just be easier to keep track of hit points. Because he seems to be in every
Well, no, I was saying that to Fen, like, even if Zorn doesn't have the actual stat block done in the Roll20, you can still take from the things and just ask for, like, a handout so you can write his shit down.
I honestly do need to get it to him. He really,
Oh, it's still there.
He's not wrong. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have something going on right now, so I mean, there's that. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, so I can't, it's still there. No one noticed it. I drew something on the map and no one's noticed it.
There?
Last week.
There's nothing on the map.
I drew something and it's still there.
Oh, the marker for the thingy.
No.
I see it. I see it.
It's above
Look
the
at
the map key in the bottom right.
There's a little yellow strand, Boomy.
Oh, I see it.
God.
Why did you do this?
Oh, it blends in so well.
Why did you delete my Boomy doodle?
This is not the page to doodle on.
You deleted my Boomy doodle.
No fun allowed. No fun allowed.
Boomy secretly doodles on the map when no one's looking.
Yeah, it's in character. She's constantly just doodling like in the margins of the map.
An ink that is so matching the actual mapping that it's impossible to notice that she even is.
And this is why we don't trust Boomy with the map.
But I'm the one with the map, so obviously.
Honestly, yeah, they really are.
Yeah, just unfold the map. It's like a completely intricate drawing of Kiritrin making love to something stupid like a tree.
What?
What?
A tree?
Yeah,
I would expect you to do that with the druid.
He's having this Kiritrin having sexual congress with his own fist.
Are we gonna start now?
I mean, that's on the stream now, so.
Time. Speaking of, where is Burns? I haven't heard him.
I'm here.
Hello.
He's just being quiet because you're talking about his character making out with a tree without his consent.
Well, no, there's also the fact that I've also drawn something, but no one can see it, not even Zorn.
Oh, golly.
Anyway, are we ready to get started?
Yes.
How are you today, Sour?
Well, we'll find out in a minute. Alright. Last time on the Wings of Freedom, the party continued their travel onwards to Stilben, having fought many of a fog, a couple of trolls, the land, everything in between, and even each other. They finally have arrived in Stilben. And as they arrived, they made their way to a local tavern, whereupon inside our illustrious Boomy, the ever-present goblin, has found a surprise as Thymore sits there smiling as he talks with another person next to him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start our show.
Has he noticed me?
He really hasn't. He seems to be talking with this other gentleman who just appears to be a rather portly human. He's about, I would say, in his 40s. He's got a little bit of gray going. You kind of see his bald. He's kind of going bald in the front a little bit as he's just sitting there talking. He's got decent attire on. It's more, just like a tunic and everything. Thymore's in kind of old, white-timey suit. It actually looks like the style of Whitestone, yeah, for the most part.
So he's looking like a dapper chap.
Kinda, yeah.
Dapper chap.
Boomy hitches for a moment. 1,000 thoughts go through her head, and she doesn't say anything right now. But she keeps an eye on him.
Okay.
Anyone who's paying attention could probably hear her breathing change, though.
As you guys, are you guys approaching the bar?
We were already at the bar talking to the bar.
Well, you never really. You were walking in when you made that check, is what happened. And as you guys approach the bar, again, you see about a 30-year-old man. He's kind of looks rather well built. He's got kind of like a big, like just bushy beard and mustache that run into each other. He's got kind of this orangish brown hair. You can start to see on the sides his hair is starting to recede a little bit. He's got green eyes and just kind of a rather plain tunic as you guys walk in.
I'm glad no one heard me.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I want to look around.
Okay, give me
I
perception.
stay quiet. I try to position myself where I would block off her view of Thymore.
She's taller than you. Good luck.
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. Try me.
Are you in human form or horse form?
Horse form. Horse form's taller.
Yep.
Does my passive perception
You
spot
would
them
think
or
you
no?
would turn human if you want to. I don't think they would let you into the bar if they thought you were a horse.
No one stopped her. Yep. So.
And,
Weird.
I mean, I'm with you guys, and I technically have accessories on.
And Maddie, as you're looking around, you do spot Thymore, and at this point, Kietrin, now that you're kind of taking in the sights, you do see him as well as he's just sitting there talking with this other person. Mallow, you're kind of a little oblivious right now as you don't really have the greatest perception.
I do not have it at all. I'm not even gonna roll it. I'm just gonna go to the bartender and be like, "I'll have a glass of clean water, thank you."
And Maddie's ears are gonna like pivot forward, like what horse ears like to do when they try to just perk up.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
She looks up at Kietrin.
Kietrin, don't say anything.
You're the one who's talking.
I know you.
But shut up. I look over. Does in the distinct details that I'm looking at him, does he look like he's? I'm looking if he looks battle worn, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It has been some time, obviously, so, I mean, go ahead, make a perception check.
Yeah, any scars or anything that may resemble like a battle, or does he look pristine and perfect? Sort of thing?
Yeah, and as this is going on, the bartender greets you, Mallow, and he's just like, 1 glass of water? All right.
Yeah.
I would
Maddie's
like
gonna
to.
go up to the table where Mallow is sitting, and she's gonna just kind of plop down next to him.
Okay.
I would like to, similar to what Kietrin is doing, but attempt to, instead of like physically looking at him, I guess like look at him, see if I see my brother in his eyes. Like, is this the real him or the fake?
Okay, that would you're not looking at him. All right, that would be
insight?
that would be
It's
insight
more like
with
an emotional air about him.
right.
Like,
That would be insight with disadvantage as you're not really looking at him to study him.
Okay.
You're just trying to
Insight.
pick up on a feeling with disadvantage. All right, and we'll get to you in a sec, Kietrin, okay?
Mm-hmm.
19. I mean, as far as you can gather, he's sitting like your brother. He's kind of acting like it. He's being jovial. He's being talkative.
Eyes.
Yeah, as you look at his eyes, I mean, they have the same piercing eyes that he's always had.
I meant like emotionally. Does he have the eyes of that monster who my brother's become, murdering people behind him, or just like? Because he's a great liar, so he can probably hide that.
Yeah, I mean, with that insight, no, you can't. Kietrin, as you're looking at him, you can't see anything like on the face and hands scar-wise, but usually when you see him, he's always like, you know, what do you call it? Decked out in like full plate armor and everything. The one thing you do notice, though, with that perception and your keen kind of eyes for knowing,
Yeah.
from what Maddie told you before, he doesn't appear to have spines on his back.
Hmm.
Matt is gonna ask
Who might
for
he be
water.
talking to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The gentleman comes the barkeep comes over. He was like, "Oh, water for you? All right." He hands you a water as well, and you guys you get like nice big old glasses of water. The gentleman I already described is just like a decently portly fellow, mid 40s, hair receding back, maybe a little earlier than it should be, gray in some places. Hair wise, from what you can tell, just a regular, brown hair, rather nice tunic and such, kind of a little bit more, not as threadbare as some of the stuff you've seen around this area. So you can kind of tell he might be a little bit, wealthier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pietrin.
And as you guys are looking at him, you suddenly see him stop talking and look right at your group.
Matt is gonna turn.
I
and look
don't
at
break
Carl.
eye contact. I
Mhm.
look at
Me
him.
neither. I just keep staring.
Yeah, Matt. 3 people
I
giving
still
direct
don't
eye
know.
contact.
Fact.
Yeah, actually, Maddie,
stand
you're a
up.
little. I would say you're a little more preoccupied with the barkeep because you're at the bar, so you're actually
Can I-
turned away from him.
Well, I
thought
mean,
one-
I did mention she turned around to look.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, no problem.
Can
would
I
like
make
to-
a insight check the moment he locks eyes with our group to see if there's any sort of flinches to either the recognition or anything?
I mean, you can if you want. Yeah.
I want to see if he
Just-
recognizes us or if it's a just another people are looking at me sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24. You can read on his face that he knows exactly who you guys are.
Boomy stands up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna casually walk towards him.
And
As
as you,
I walk down, I turn around, look at Kirsten, and go, "Stand here, please. If it goes wrong, then you can come and punch him. Until then, please stay back."
as you're
Alright,
getting,
but don't bother.
yeah, as you guys are starting to do this, you start to notice that the band is starting to quiet down, and people are watching this, as you guys have not been that quiet about this.
I'm whispering, well, stage whispering.
Hey.
Yeah, but you got up and started walking over to this table.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Matt,
I walked
Maddie's
up
been
top,
primarily
Stage
silent.
whisper to
so-
Kirsten, and now I'm walking towards the table.
I stayed towards Boomy, it's just like, don't bother, it's not worth it. Just sort of turn back to the bartender. I'll ask if I can get a drink.
Mm-hmm. What kind would you like?
Some sort of wine.
We have multiple kinds from all over the place. Amon, Kaimos, Singorn. Take a pick, we have more.
Let's go Kymel.
All right. And he goes to the back to get you wine. Meanwhile, Boomy, you're approaching the table.
Casually and non-threateningly walk up the table. I don't have any hand on my weapons. I'm
Mhm.
just casually walking up like any other person would.
Yeah, as you walk up, Thymor actually smiles and just goes, "Ah."
And I give my best fake smile back.
Uh-huh.
Like,
As the birds chirp in the background.
Magpies.
hello. I will speak in undercommon to him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Thymor.
He responds back kindly. Hello, Luafe.
I see you actually knew who I am this time.
I've been briefed, especially considering that your group has put me in a bit of a bind recently. Word kind of
Briefed.
travels fast, yes.
Does that mean you are another one of the? Are you the real, or are you one of those magical doppelganger things?
I'm real enough to myself. If that's what you're asking.
How long are you gonna be here?
Well, I'm currently waiting on a ship, if you must know.
I mean, in this bar.
Well, I'm staying here.
Give me 30 minutes. I'll be back down to talk to you once I get clean. I'm sure you want to keep up appearances, and seeing you talking to a dirty old traveler probably wouldn't do much for your appearance.
As you say... Oh, you're saying that about yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were saying about that gentleman next to him and he was about to go
No.
off.
I'm
Okay,
saying,
fair enough.
like, I'm dirty. You're all clean and fancy.
Yeah.
I think you would prefer if I got cleaned up before I sat down and had a conversation with you. I'm actually saying, like, a
Well, I
conversation.
mean, I always have time for my sister, in all honesty.
Give me 15 minutes.
Whatever you would like. He kind of like just does like a nonchalant, like, okay.
I will head back to the bar then.
Mm-hmm. Boomy approaches you guys once more.
As Maddie just softly sips and stares, like, what was that?
I don't know if he's the real one, but at the very least, he knows who he's not one who doesn't know who we are.
Yes, and at this point, the bartender actually returns to you, Kiatrin, and he just goes, here we are. We have the Nightshade Ale.
Thank you. How much do they owe you?
That would be 1 gold. And he kind of hands you like this purple bottle. He's like, don't let the name fool you. It is wine. They just like to be fancy over there a little bit.
Oh, I know.
Maddie is someone who is very versed in plants, being a druid. Would I know that nightshades are naturally toxic, or is that just a name?
I mean, you would have to taste it to find out if they
Yeah.
actually use nightshade. I will say, with your nature being as high it is, yeah, you know about nightshade. It's a very common plant for poisons and
drink it
things like that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's a monk. He won't be affected by it, but it's like Maddie just raises an eyebrow at the nightshade part. Just
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah, and as
It's
you
not
drink
gonna-
it, Kiatrin, it's even though it says nightshade, you get a hint of actually like blackberries mixed with like honey at certain points, and it's actually very, very nicely aged.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I would like a room. 2
Okay.
beds.
How many nights are you asking for?
Don't know yet. We'll start with 1. If I need to renew, I'll renew in the morning.
All right, fair enough. For rooms tonight here, that would be about 5 gold for 1 person. You're asking for a 2-bedroom. That'd be 10 gold then.
I will pull out. Okay, I will pull out 2 copper pieces and put both down.
He raises an eyebrow.
And I'll look at him and say, and I want within the next 15 minutes, or as soon as you can, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, as fast as you can, a thing of warm water, just a single bucket, a towel, and some perfume, please, brought up to the room.
If you want that, that's an extra gold.
Also, a bottle of your best wine that you can afford with any remaining gold. From this second platinum piece.
You said you put 2
Platinum.
copper pieces down.
Yeah,
I said I
I'm just-
put 2 platinum. I thought I said
You said copper. That's why it was an eyebrow raise.
Yeah.
My brain. I just got home. I'm a little rushed. I'm a little bit. I meant to say platinum. I put down 2.
Okay, that makes more
You're trying to make
sense.
like an incredible
Yeah, I put down
check.
2
Me like, what's the remaining gold? I'm like, what are you bargaining with?
10 gold for the room for one platinum piece and a second platinum piece.
Okay, you want
quick
to
service and the things I request.
Okay, with that changes the whole mood of that whole scene because you said 2 copper pieces, and I'm just like,
My
whoa.
brain.
All right,
I
anywho,
apologize. My brain.
it's okay. All right, so let's rewind then. All right.
Yeah.
As you place the 2 platinum pieces down, he just goes, I see. All right. Yes, we can definitely afford that to be 1 gold. I can definitely get you. We do have some dwarven wine from Craghammer. Very special brew.
Is
You
it
can-
spirit?
No,
Wine.
it's actually a cave wine they make from the well, I don't know what they called it, but they said the brain of a mind flare.
It's not the mushroom wine. That's just the cheap stuff there. Pretty good, but cheap.
I like spirit
Yes.
better.
Well, we do
I'm
have
going to
plenty of
my room.
spirits. So.
Don't bother finding more until I get back down. I'm gonna clean myself up and sit down and have a talk with him.
All
Get a
right.
key, please.
He hands you the key, and the bath will be up in about a minute or so for you, along with your
I
wine.
only ordered like 1 bucket, so just a bucket of water and a cloth. I can quickly clean myself.
Well, they're gonna give you a tub as well, so you can have it to wash in.
Okay, well I'll take that full like 15 minutes to rush my armor off and then quickly bathe myself and get myself looking presentable.
To actually take, you have what armor on? Scale mail?
Yeah.
Scale mail to get back on and off is 15 minutes, so.
That's why I wanted just a bucket and a cloth. I just wanted something to quickly wash myself off with.
All right. Yeah, they got that covered for you. All right. In the meantime, what are you other guys doing? Do you want to do anything, or do you want to skip to Boomy talking with Thymore?
I'm not putting the armor back on. I'm just gonna come down in my casual clothes.
I know it's still 15 minutes
Okay,
for that you wanted to take, and I'm letting the other people have their time if they want.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on Thymore and the rest of the party. I'm not gonna be saying anything.
Okay.
Yeah, Maddie's mostly gonna be keeping an eye on things, and of course, like, just shit hanging out, so.
I'm gonna be. I'll scull that wine.
Just like, why are you all spying?
Yeah, and now you actually do. With everyone pointing out, especially Boomy saying Thymore, you actually pick him out in the crowd finally.
Oh. Huh. Boomy didn't do anything? Huh.
No, and it's best not to make a scene about it.
I mean, I am kind of tempted to talk to him. I don't know.
By this point, Boomy wants to talk to him. Can talk to him. If she needs our help, she'll let us know. She's us.
Fine. Yeah, but the water's pretty great here.
I mean, it's
smell is
water.
here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
It smells here. I need to figure out how to do the feminine voice with the Ketron's accent.
This is why I don't sniff.
How do you breathe?
Through my nose.
No, I'm talking to him. He says he doesn't sniff.
I have a mouth.
Technically, you can still taste the air here.
Yeah, it's a salty flavor.
Oh, because we're at the ocean.
Exactly. What do you expect? Honestly, I don't really care about it. It's quite interesting to have a different scenery for a change. Ooh. So
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of shops are around here. I'm gonna go take a look after we take a good long rest.
Yeah, which, speaking of the rest, you and Maddie especially are getting tired as it was coming to the end of your shift for the most part.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of which, at about this time, Boomy comes down. Looks about the same, just maybe a little greener on the skin where she wiped off with the cloth. But, you know, hey, I
quickly clean myself, PTA, pits, tits, ass, and also use perfume to try to take away some of the smell at least.
I've never heard that described before, but okay.
What, pits, tits, ass? You never heard that?
No.
Yeah, that's the
Pits, clean your
first.
tits, clean your ass.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah. Anywho, after your little pit stop there, it's you're back down there. The party sees you come tromping down.
Yeah, it's in my cleanest pair of clothes I have. I only have like 3 sets of clothes, and one of them is way too fancy for this occasion.
Mm-hmm. All right,
So,
you come down.
I come down by the party like, I'll ask, does any of you think you can be polite enough and not cause a scene? I'm going to be trying my hardest not to. Anyone?
Kuzneth and Aurora both raise their eyebrows in unison when you say "not cause a scene."
Why you?
I definitely look like I want to cause a scene, but I am fighting the urge.
You should say that to yourself, Ruby.
Are you inviting one of us to come with you?
And if you want, you can. I know some of you probably want to go up and punch him in the face, but please refrain from that.
If anything, I wouldn't mind, but I'm tired as all hell. I mean, I probably, knowing how the dragons reacted to you saying you're not going to cause a scene, I think having one of us with you as sort of a stricter would probably be a little easier.
I mean, I'm
Judging
tired.
what happened last.
I won't. What about you, Boomy? Do you have anybody you want to come with?
Not Kiatrin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
Wasn't
last
offering
time-
either.
last time I told you I wanted to try to take him alive, and you tried your darndest to kill him.
Yeah,
I mean, he had a right.
I had a very good right.
And
But
also,
if
you're
anything,
very reckless.
being that I'm not in the
You're
mood
the one
to...
who's. Oh, don't get me started on this. I'm gonna throw you out the door.
Yeah, let's just calm down.
Calm down, please. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, being that I am probably tired out and more mellow, I am willing to go.
You know, it'd be better if it was just me and Maddie here and not you, Boomy.
It's my family.
Yes, and it's your problem that you continuously be reckless about.
I'm trying not to be reckless right now.
Mm-hmm, sure.
But I have questions, and I want to talk to him. A whole brother to sister way.
Can I do something?
I don't
Sure.
care. I'm gonna go back to my drink.
Go ahead, Mallow, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to Thymore.
Okay.
I see him get up and start walking the Thymore, and I just instantly fall. I can take a few steps in front of him and walk in front.
Maddie is going to slowly follow behind.
Yeah, okay, so the scene that plays out is Mallow gets up, starts walking, Boomy awkwardly kind of just like quickly gets in front of him to just show like, I'm in front! And Maddie's just like sighs and basically just walks behind everyone.
Yeah.
So much for not causing a scene.
We're in a triangle formation.
A triangle of mishaps as you guys start walking to Thymore, who has been watching your group the whole time and kind of just raises an eyebrow like, all right.
Essentially, Maddie just like sighs, goes up, and then just kind of catches up with Mallow, grabs and pulls back.
Did I get that bottle of wine from the bartender I also wanted?
Yeah, you got that in your hand right now.
Okay.
Maddie, by the
I go
time you
there
reach
and
him,
just put it down on the table.
they're at-
and put-
they're basically
What?
at the table ready to take a seat. Are you trying to grab him to pull him away?
Well, more or less to just be like, come, you're sitting with me. Just keep
Sit
your
next to
distance.
her.
Sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, sit next to me and don't intervene, sort of. Come back here, sort of.
Okay, so are you sitting with him or no? Are you sitting at the table with Thymore or no?
Yes. I am.
Okay, so again, the awkward scene gets awkwarder as Mallow tries to sit in a chair as Boomy sits down. Maddie's like, no, come here, and just like takes him to the other chair, sits him down as you all are just sitting in front of Thymore.
I just try to ignore it and pinch my nose.
Trying to be as nonchalant as possible. It's like a child. It's like a mom just making sure their child is like close by, sort of thing.
I'm your
Haven't invited anyone.
cousin.
Mallow
I
is
just
just
came over.
radiating raw Fey energy, so it's like.
Okay.
I should have just came over here by myself.
Honestly, it's a little safer for Mallow to not be too Fey on everything now.
Well, Thymore?
He's just sitting there tapping his fingers, taking a drink from his glass.
I
So how you doing?
pour
Thymore?
myself a glass of my own wine
Yeah.
and just slowly sip it while staring at him for a little bit.
Yes, and as you asked that question, Mal, he finishes sipping. He just goes, "Well, I was doing pretty good till your group started spreading interesting rumors about me in the tal'dorei Council."
It's not really rumors if it's true.
Well, I haven't done anything like the accounts that you have told me about. Or have been, not told me about, per se, but told the tal'dorei Council of me about, and now I'm being sent home again.
Huh.
Well,
Sorry.
either you're not the real Thymore, and you're another magical doppelganger, or you are the real Thymore, and you're straight up lying to us about that.
What, that the...
Or perhaps he's the fake. Or perhaps he's the fake Thymore. Would
What?
that be a treat?
What, that the Misfits have slandered the good name of my family? That they say I am the
My
one to
family.
blame for the attack on Westron and all these mishaps with a dragon up in, what was that place again?
Seeing
I
as
haven't been there.
numerous eyewitnesses can put you at the scene.
Do I look like a man who is carrying heavy armor, a flail made of dragon bones, and has spikes protruding from my neck? And he kind of twists his head to show that he doesn't have neck spikes.
Well, You can do a lot of makeup these days.
Ick.
Alright. I guess I want to ask. So, you haven't been at West Run at all?
Well, I was there until I went to Iman. I believe my sister here was asking for me during that day.
Hi.
I was actually.
Oh yeah.
Though
I think
the day I met you in West Run, you didn't know me.
Yes, well, I have remembered certain things. I've tried to forget the past. It's been a while.
Really, you think you would remember your old bastard sister?
He kind of leans over and just goes, "And why would I want to remember the things that happened there?"
this is
So, if I want to ask a question, so how is father?
Well, considering he died, not well at all.
Okay, that checks out. No change in the story there.
This is an interesting thought. Perhaps there may be some complications to this, but we indeed have met a Thymor, and he looked like this. He snaps his finger for a moment and makes a mini version of the Thymor that he remembered back when he found him at West Run.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Thymor
is
leans
that
over and
person-
starts looking at it and just goes, "Well, it certainly looks like me, just a little more
Looks like you.
battle-worn."
Talks like you. Sounds like you. Has the memories of you. Better memories of you.
And also apparently worships the scaled tyrant, but I'm sure you'll deny that as well.
Don't speak her name in the bar. It's too many years. Don't want to cause a ruckus.
Yeah, as you see him recoil from that, he's like, "I don't worship... No.
I was about
As
to
you would
say,
remember, we used to worship Loth, and then I gave that up a long time ago." I now worship the Luxon.
Luxor.
who's the Luxon?
Luxon is the religion of the Kreen dynasty.
Yes, and as now I am a part of the Kreen dynasty as one of the houses there, thanks to our late
Now-
father's fortune.
How would you explain this other timeline? Same memories, though slightly altered in some aspects, and essentially the same person. Except much more, let's say, malicious.
He kind of looks at it and just goes, "Well, I'm not really a big practitioner of magic. I was trained to be a paladin, but I gave that up a long time ago. Honestly, if I was to say it, either someone's taking my name and using it that way and was around us at the time, or it's just an imposter."
Just a theory.
Alright.
What if this is indeed a second person from a different kind of alternate world? I don't know.
What?
That sounds very weird.
I mean, it is a possibility. I mean, we have two Thymors here. I kind of believe him.
One other question, just to cross-check some stories. What is the current status of my mother?
He kind of looks at you and just goes, "Your mother died in the uprising. You know this."
I smile. I go, that is an incorrect answer.
He kind of looks at you like, "Huh?"
So you're wrong, or something very strange is going on here.
Maybe it is different universes. I knew it.
Because my mother is currently being held somewhere by a group of people who I do not currently know their identities. I will not divulge her current location. She is
I mean, you don't
I
even
know
know
where
where
it
that location is.
He leans back and just goes,
Well, you know her as that.
yeah, he leans back and looks at you and just goes, "Well, congratulations that she's alive, I guess."
And last time I knew where she was before that group, I point to the illusion of the Thymor we've been fighting. He had her captive.
Well, then it
So
must have been
either
someone
she's
in the
still
estate.
alive and somehow survived despite your knowledge, apparently, which points to one thing: either A, I am correct and you are a false, or B, whatever my fond friend over here said.
Yes, alternate universes.
There's some really weird things going on.
Honestly,
Yes.
knowing the Fae, and he is technically, at this point, very Fae, I would not be surprised by that outlandish hypothesis.
Yes. And as you guys are asking the questions, you can see Thymor starting to get uncomfortable. Just like, okay, what are these people doing? And at this point, the man.
Boomy looked extremely uncomfortable. Almost had awkward as Thymor.
Yeah, and as you do this, the portly man sitting next to him just goes, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask, what is your business with Thymor? I understand that you are his." He looks at you, Boomy, up and down, like kind of like, sister.
You can say it.
I will say sister to be polite. But we were here having a normal chat discussing some trade options here, and all of a sudden you come barging in the room, talking, and then basically confronting my guest here. Is there something that you honestly want, or are you just here to berate this man?
Well, seeing as there is another
I honestly
man
want to
who...
talk to him.
Seeing as there's a man of the same name, same face, going around burning cities to the ground, I think it's very much an important topic. Let's discuss.
More or less, just to make this a little bit more on the smooth side, at this point, we're very confused as to go on Thymor's behalf. There is pretty much false rumors that technically have lots of witness accounts of someone who, at this point, I'm just going to say, looks exactly like him, and
Talks like
it's
him,
very...
claims to be him, has the memories of him.
Let me say that essentially we are just trying to, as of this moment, because now there's quite a bit of confusion, that we're trying to clear up some problems.
I
Because
still believe it's A.
by this point, if he is truly telling the truth, then we humbly apologize for throwing these accusations around, but we just want to get answers and clear things up, and we'll get out of your hair.
He kind of looks you up and down and just goes, all right then. Well, Thymor, if you need me, you can visit my house tonight. And if these, he looks at you, a group of individuals that gives you too much hassle, you do have a place in my house to stay till your ship arrives back to Wildmount.
Oh,
And-
trust me, we just want to talk here, and then we'll get out of your hair, right, Boomy?
I just stare at Thymor and I don't say anything.
Yeah, Thymor
I nod.
looks at the man and just goes, thank you, Reginald. I may take you up on that offer tonight. We will see how the rest of these talks goes. And Reginald, the portly man, gets up and just is like, all right. And he just kind of starts walking out. Keatrin and Maddie,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
Okie doke.
You say Maddie or Boomy?
I said
23.
Maddie and Keatrin because they have the highest perception.
I'm trying to keep Boomy from blurting out.
Yeah.
23.
Yep. As you go, Maddie, you don't see anything because you're kind of trying to keep Maddie, or oh my God, Maddie, as you're trying to keep Boomy a little contained, you don't see you don't see anything, and then Keatrin, with your high perception, you see him lean over to someone that you didn't see when you came in the shadows. As he walks out, and it's just a quick second, so it looks like he almost stumbles by the door, pretending to be a little drunk. You're the only one that notices this.
What's the person in the shadows look like? Just a figure, silhouette sort of thing?
As you look, there's no person there, but you swear you saw a person.
I get up and I follow. I'm
Who are you
leaving the
following?
tavern.
Following Reginald?
Yeah, I'm gonna just tail him for a little bit.
Okay. You start... Maddie, at this point, as you're trying to hold Boomy, and you see Keatron get up and start following the man outside the door.
Maddie, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll just take
Okay, I just don't
drink
want
down
things.
the entire glass.
I just don't want things to escalate further than what they have already have, because I know how you're
Calm.
tempered.
Calm.
Okay. But yes, we'll get out of your hair. Just we're sorry if we bother.
Quite. It was good to see you again, sister, and it was good to see your friends who have caused me so much trouble recently. I'm sure the Kreen dynasty will be very happy to hear that their peace negotiations with tal'dorei and trade markets have been disrupted.
I guess as a question, so what do you last recall of your sister Luafe?
Well, as I told you earlier, she asked for me in Westerun. I didn't remember her at the time because, well, I've been blocking that part out, as she has said many times herself, being the bastard of the family. One really doesn't take too kindly to remember their siblings that way.
What was the last memory you had about me before then?
I'm just trying to figure out what memories are different and which memories are...
The last I remember is we were having a party and, well, there was screaming. And then you disappeared. That's about all I can say, as I stayed on the floor and tried to smooth out everything that happened. Which, Boomy, as you know, Thymor followed you.
Funny, I remember that party. I remember you followed me as I left that room, as I was taken from the room. You followed me and father as we went to his study.
I do not have any recollection of this. I was busy smoothing over everything that you had caused a problem with.
You know what? I still remember that party. I got fed up and I just sort of blurted out that he was my father, and to all the party guests, called him on it.
I do remember that, but...
I heard after that the engagement fell through.
Yes,
That's what I remember.
thanks to you.
And I remember
Luckily...
when father and you took me up to the study, that apparently you also don't remember doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I disappeared. You know what happened up there?
All I know is I never saw you again after that point. There was rumors you'd been thrown in the mines for being disobedient to father, but I didn't really pay too much attention to that. As
Movie's eyes are starting to get damp in the corners.
Mm-hmm. You can see that. I mean, if you want, you can roll an insight check on him, but it's up to you.
Disadvantages are normal.
Normal. I mean, you're looking at him, so.
15.
Okay, there he goes. 15.
Hello?
Yeah, I heard you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Fen.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can.
Hold on, folks. Hold on.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello.
I can't. Oh, 1 second. I can't hear you.
Ah,
What does Discord do?
always in the middle of a scene.
I know, right? Discord
Okay,
always
I-
has to go psych.
I fixed it.
Okay,
fixed
can you
it.
hear us now?
I had to. The moment I rolled the dice, my Discord bugged out, and I just had to reset my speakers.
Fair enough. All right, so you rolled a 15. All right. As you look at this man, you know your brother. This looks like your brother. This acts like your brother. But just memories are not adding up to what happened to you.
What am I
But
seeing
this
as
man
eyes?
is not telling lies. He is telling truths.
What am I seeing as lies? I mean, his eyes.
Eyes are the same color and just same intensity that, you know, when you walked over, that he's been staring at you the whole time like he's explaining to, you know, a wayward child what really happened, you know, and that the version they have is one they made up.
Stop looking at me like that. Please.
Like what?
Like, I'm just a kid who's being bad. Father
down,
used to
Gumby.
look at me like that a lot.
I'm just saying, calm down. You're getting yourself overworked again.
She wipes her eyes. She's not sounding angry. She's sounding like she's trying to not break down into the other direction, the opposite of anger.
Mm-hmm. As he looks at you, he just goes, I really wasn't aware I was doing that, but you seem to have some facts mixed up, at least in my recollection of events.
Have one thing that is physical proof of my memories, at least. Is it? You haven't asked about it yet.
What, the many scars on your body, or the fact that your eyes are a different color, or the scars on them? I mean, I'm assuming...
No, ours are the same color as his, but they just, have the...
Yeah,
the
but you do have the scars on the outside. The burn marks.
The eye scars, most of all, was how I'm getting at.
I was going to assume that since you do carry weapons and armor, you've been out fighting for a long time, so I assumed that it was a war injury. Or fighting, in all honesty. You have...
Oh, no.
As you proved, you're rather loose cannon with your words sometimes, and I'm sure that's gotten you into many fights.
Was
Then
that
just
Boomy that just died? Yep.
God
Oh,
damn it!
that whole thing you said was...
Ah! Every time, Discord. Every time.
I was about to say, Fenn left while you're still talking, but I didn't want to interrupt the moment.
Oh, I
couldn't
hate
help
that.
but imagine him tying this, and then
Booming
Boomy
dial
has
it down.
disconnected from the server.
Boomy has checked out of reality.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Fen, can you hear us?
I was like, did a whole emotional talk and apparently didn't even go through. Ah, fuck.
We
What-
both did.
Yeah, where did you last hear what I was saying?
What's going on? My internet's going crazy. Can we just take a quick pause, please?
Yeah.
Like-
How
cut
about,
to me
how
if
about,
we want.
I was about to say, how about we cut to Keatron then, okay?
Yeah. Cut the
While
Alright.
you're
I gotta
doing
go
that,
attempt to
I'm
kick people
gonna-
off the internet, I guess.
While
Mhm.
that's going on, while you're gonna go with them, I'm gonna go get water.
Well, I mean, okay.
Well, I mean,
Fine, we'll
I'm
we'll
with-
take a break right now. We'll take a break if people are gonna leave, alright?
okay. Well,
Okay.
I mean, if you're going with Keatron, Maddie and Mallow are with Boomy, and if Keatron's,
Right, but
Haley
stuff could
going
have
there.
happened, you don't know, so...
yeah, so.
Okay, so we'll take a quick break. Sorry, folks. We're gonna try and get Fen back. Something apparently, and I can attest to this as well. The internet has been acting really weird with certain providers. I'm not the only person that said it. Multiple people who do podcasts and things like that have had problems. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get a drink and be right back. So hold on one
Yeah.
second.
Everyone get their drinks and snack.
Alright. Sure.
And Fen is gone again.
As expected.
Fen has returned again.
He's gonna struggle a lot.
I'm here.
Fen has.
Oh,
Fen keeps dipping and
Of course, I set this whole thing up, and it's just like, all right, Boomy, now's your time, and internet. But I'm happy to be playing D&D today.
Yeah.
Even if my head wants to go into a fucking headache right now. Got like pressure right like above my eyeballs, and it's just like, God damn it, now is not the time.
Ouch.
Yeah. I can get through it. I'll be fine.
I'm back.
You sure you're back, Fen?
I have no idea. I can't. I don't know if my parents were trying to tap in my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi going. I can't. They not pick up the phone.
Hmm. Well, don't you have that thing of like telling you who's on your internet or something, or?
Well, I switched my internet to a new box,
Ah.
so I can try.
I mean, you never know.
192.
Oh, don't say it out loud, dude.
It's a default that you can't even connect to unless you physically connect it to my IP address. I mean, my computer.
Well, as we've, fair. I just, with numbers, it's always better to be safe. I know you went to college for computers, but still, it's one of those. Hold up.
And it's a local IP address that you can't access from over the internet.
I don't know, that email I keep getting about the guy saying, I've caught you masturbating. I'm gonna sell it online to Pornhub or something.
You keep getting that?
I keep getting it on my emails. I block them every time, and they always come back with another one. I also have like a weird private email kind of thing that I've had since I was, oh dear sweet baby Jesus, like about 13 years old.
I'm back.
So, all right, do we have everyone back?
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
that's always the worst when you can't remember your bloody password you insert into the thing.
Yeah. All right, are you good to continue, Fen, or?
Well, seeing that I'm stable now.
So yes.
Yeah.
All right. What was the last thing you heard me say, Fen?
Yeah, asked about if you remember when we got the eye scar. He said he assumed it came from battle. Then I told the whole story of how she actually got it.
Okay, we didn't hear that story. Okay, so we'll go with your version rather than mine. All right. Of what
Okay.
happened. Okay, so go ahead.
I said, okay, blah blah blah. Engagement went off. They went through that. I said, well, thought you haven't mentioned the scars on the eye. I said, no, I just assumed they got in battle. And I said, well, physical proof of my memories is scars. I said that. Well, okay. Then I remember where I was and what my wife said. Now we gotta try to redo it. I said, doing it emotionally off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the worst. Second take is always the worst.
Well, if you keep lollygagging, we're gonna go to someone else.
Yep. I'm sorry. You should. Why didn't you go to someone else while I was gone?
because people left.
Oh. Well, you just need a kitchen, right?
Not really. We'll see. Anywho.
Okay. Well. Well. I'm not sure if you remember, but of course you don't remember. These scars. You and Father gave them to me. You know. I still remember that day clearly, very clearly. Still can sometimes feel it.
Our father was a hard man. However, are you sure you did not just see what you wanted to see while he was doing things to you? I was never in that room.
I remember physically seeing you there. I remember the guards who also escorted us walked around you to get out. You were physically there. Or at least someone who looked exactly like you was physically there.
I don't know what to tell you at this point. You apparently
Why
think I was there, and I was not.
are you acting like you don't hate me? That's the worst part, I think.
Because you were a mistake. You never should have happened with father and your mother. However, things have happened in the past that I can't control. So rather than dwell on it, I'm going to work towards my future and forget about my past that is currently in shambles because of many things that I could not control.
What about my future?
That is yours to make and not mine to care about.
What about the future I wanted, but you and Father wouldn't let me have?
He looks at you and just kind of shakes his head like, I don't know. I'm not. And then he just goes, I'm not you, Luafei.
You know,
I am my own person.
do you want to know the one thing I always wanted? Back before any of this, motion to scars, motion all around us. Back before I left home and disappeared from your life. What the one thing I always wanted was?
I'm going to go with being respected and part of a family.
For respect, a little. I wanted the family most of all. I just wanted my family. But I couldn't have that. How could I?
He looks at you with his cold eyes and just that kind of like,
She has tears coming out of his face, but she's not breaking down sobbing.
Yeah. He just looks at you and just goes, well.
She has that 1,000-yard stare of like, yeah, I've seen some shit in my life now.
Yeah, and she just looks at you and goes, well, you have ruined my opportunities and my wishes, but from what I gather, at least with your your friends, I'm going to assume, he looks at you, Mallow, and you, you, Maddie. Wow, I'm doing it again. My bad. You, Mallow, you, Maddie. Too many M names. And he just goes, it seems you have found something of a family. From what I can tell, they seem to care about you at least.
I do my best.
We try. We don't stick by her.
Audible scoffed.
And with that scoff, he just goes, well, my business is concluded here, as you have chased my friend away. I'm probably gonna have to go find him now. Kind of sighs and stands up, brushing his jacket and pants off, and he just goes, I hope you all have a wonderful night and figure out what you are seeking. You have already ruined some interesting opportunities I've had within this land, and now I have to go back, so congratulations.
I apologize about that, sir, but I hope it goes better.
As he walks by to leave, I would like to grab his hand.
Okay. You grab it, and he just looks at it like,
Tightly
what's going on.
at first, and then softly, and then just holds it.
Yeah, he tries to pull away a little bit, but you're a little stronger than him.
And without looking at them, I say, if you are real, then I will find you and apologize for everything I've done. But if it turns out I am right, and you are some kind of fake or magical creation by the real Fimor to try to cover his tracks, well, I can't. Well, I assume when I defeat him, you'd probably go away too. But again, if you are real, I will apologize then. Just gently hold his hand for a second before letting go. And pour myself another glass of wine.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and just like, right. And he makes his way out of the bar. Now we go to Kitrin.
Hey, yay, Ketrin, enjoy!
Hooray, no more emotions!
Oh, not yet. We'll see.
Boom was gonna cry tonight.
Yeah, Kitrin, as you exit the bar, I need you to give me a perception check immediately.
Yep.
13. Wow. Okay. As you're watching, you kind as you're a taller individual, you kind of looking around, and as you look through the houses, you actually suddenly see that tunic go behind a couple houses immediately.
Okay. I am going to... What's the light outside looking like?
It's currently getting darker. It would definitely be towards nightfall at this point.
Is it dim light in most places?
Technically, yes. You do see
Okay.
torches and light coming from different windows. You do see some lanterns being lit out in there, especially around near the entrance of this bar.
Okay. I'll follow from where I saw you went,
Mm-hmm.
and as I slip into the alleyway, I'm going to use Cloak of Shadows.
All right, you instantly become invisible. Okay. As you enter the alley, I need you to give me another perception check.
Mm-hmm. 22.
As you enter, you take a moment to cloak yourself within the shadows, and as you're watching, you see the hem of this robe disappear down another alley towards the right,
I'll make
about 100 feet away from you.
I'll pick up my speed and start heading over that way.
Mm-hmm. You kind of have to dodge and weave between lights as to not get caught by the lights coming from there as you start doing that. Give me
Yeah.
another perception check. This man seems to be moving with a purpose.
20.
And as you round the corner, you just see the alley go into like a main thoroughfare with carts and wagons walking out with no recollection of where this man, or no seeing where this man went. That's the language I'm looking for.
Okay, I'm going to make one... I'm going to shadow step to the rooftops. And I'm
Okay.
going to see if I can spot him from above.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a perception check as you shadow step to the rooftops.
See if I can get, like, a better vantage point. Not really.
17. As you're looking out over the main thoroughfare, quietly invisible, actually.
Yeah, I'm very stealthy.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You just see carts and wagons and driving. This man has seemed to have disappeared into either the crowd or somewhere you can't see him. Which, I will say, give me an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence?
Yep.
Well, no.
Man must know his way around the city.
Yeah.
That's a 7 for the folks at home.
Yeah. I'm gonna head back towards where the bar was, but I'm gonna stay on the rooftops. I'm just gonna watch the exit to see if Thymor leaves, or when he leaves.
Okay.
If he leaves.
Yeah, eventually after about 10 minutes or so, Thymor does end up leaving.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on where he goes. I'm maintaining my Cloak of Shadows.
Yeah, he seems to be walking along the main thoroughfare as he starts to head more towards the center of the city, where the light is definitely brighter around the houses in there.
Yeah, I'm staying on the rooftops so I'm not getting bust in any of it.
Just give me a quick stealth check with advantage,
Yeah.
as you are currently invisible, hopping to and
For
fro.
the sake of it, I'll also do pass without a trace, so...
Okay, is pass without a trace verbal and somatic or anything?
I don't believe so.
It's verbal and somatic, yeah.
Okay, well,
And your material is your key point, so...
yeah, I can do that, which isn't too hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. You don't break invisibility. It's only when you attack, right? I believe
Yep.
with your case of invisibility. All
Yep.
right. So before you get to roll that, hold on, because you are going to make some noise. Okay. Oh, or you cast a spell.
That's true. All right, well, I just won't bother then.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you would know that.
I would know
so.
that, yeah.
Mhm. So
Okay,
go ahead,
just
roll stealth
advantage.
with advantage. Yeah.
Yikes.
14. Okay.
My rolls are not doing too well.
I know. As you start, jumping to and fro from the buildings, eventually you're keeping a pace with Thymor, but as you're looking at him, you don't realize that one of the roofs is kind of a little more saggy than the others. As you land on it with your weight, your foot actually goes through the top of the structure and goes straight down. You don't break invisibility technically, but you made a loud bang as people start looking up towards the roof where this crack is heard, including Thymore.
I'll just stay in place.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be quiet.
You hear from the bottom of the house as a light turns on and just goes, "What was that? Huh?"
Shadow step elsewhere.
Yeah, you
Best I
immediately.
can.
Yeah, you get out of there just poof. As just from the distance, as you hear from the other roof, you hear just a, "Martha, there's a dang hole in the roof."
Poor Martha.
All right, and as you look back, you have lost sight of Thymore currently,
Of course I have.
as the crowd seems to be going.
I'll shadow step to the ground and just start making my way back to the thing.
All right, are you staying invisible still, or do you want to reveal yourself at one point?
I'll stay invisible until I get to the bar, and I'll just walk through one of the lights, and it just reveals me out of nowhere.
Perfect. As you guys have been sitting there for a little bit as Thymore left, collecting your thoughts. It's been about, I want to say about another 15 minutes or so, as suddenly Keatrin does walk back through the bar. Kind of hard not to miss her.
True.
In that 15 minutes, the one thing Boomy did was, after Thymore left, sat there for like a few seconds. Who's sitting next to her? Is it?
Well, you got Madeline and Maddie
or-
in like a shared chair.
Like, which one of them is like next to me?
I don't know. I'll let them choose.
I mean, I guess Maddie would be in between Mallow and Boom.
Okay.
Good enough for me. Boomy instantly just looks at Maddie and just sticks my face into her mane and goes,
Maddie just sighs and just tail wraps around Pat.
I want to say, like, Maddie, you feel a little bit of, with her, honestly, I would love to say that you feel a little bit of wetness from the mouth, nose, and everything, just like a little baby, crying, just a little bit.
Maddie just softly utters.
she's screaming into her mane.
Yeah.
Maddie just softly utters, "I can't wait to get my mane cut."
Your mane smells like mushrooms.
'Cause I am covered in them!
And when Keatrin comes back, she's probably just gone back to sitting at the table of the dragons and stuff and just drinking wine.
Yeah, as the table has become free since you guys joined, the dragons actually have come over to join you from the bar.
Okay.
As you guys sit there, Keatrin, you walk in.
Shakily pour myself another glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ketrin. Things went horribly.
Didn't go that bad. There was no violence.
Yeah, that would have been the worst outcome.
Yes,
But
well,
several steps forward, several steps back. You know how it goes. Like a waltz.
A very aggressive waltz.
It was,
Of any other kind.
I honestly just wanted to have a normal talk with him. But, ooh, I guess
It's kind of hard
should've
with
stepped in.
family.
I wasn't a family member, so. Alright. You know what? Things are awkward. He's just gonna slurp his water one more time. He's like, I'm get ready to sleep. Because I am very tired. Oh. And I hope y'all have a good rest. So where are we snoozing?
That's up to you.
I know. I don't know. Is there any specific inn they asked us to go? I know where I am.
Well, I mean, you saw that Boomy did book a room here for the night for her, apparently, with just a 2-bedroom. So, I mean, they might have rooms here.
me and the dragon.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said for you, you and. So, I will say for the sake of brevity, Mal, you can get a room. You can get a two room if you want to share it with Maddie for 10 gold.
Very well. I'll.
Yeah,
throw
this place
in
is
10
expensive.
Well, we're rich. I'm pretty sure we can handle this.
I mean, like 2 silver is like mid end. 10 gold, that's like you're sleeping in a mansion practically.
Either way, I slapped the 10 gold on the counter. Be like, a room for 2, please.
He looks at you and just goes, "All right, fair enough. Here's your key." He hands you the key. Will you be requesting a bath or anything else for the night?
Honestly, I think we both need a bath, so yes.
All right, we'll have water and the towels drawn up for you. That would be another gold, please.
Alright, sure. He hands out another gold.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't wait. And yeah, he'll just get ready for bed and bathe first.
Okay, you start heading upstairs to wash up. All right, what the rest of you doing?
I need to clean my fluffy buns.
I'm going to bed.
All right,
How
Maddie.
cool.
Maddie goes to bed. I'd like to pull her aside for a quick sec.
Yes.
So how did it go?
Well, surprisingly, very well, though a little awkward in places. I guess, if you consider Boomy managing to not, go berserk in front of him, though she did still semi tear up and slightly sob, though she screaming.
And she says that I would make a scene.
We did our best, but honestly, it was just a little bit of an awkward.
Yes, well, I spotted something that I didn't feel sat well with me. I don't rightly sit well with that man he was talking to.
Hmm.
He
Too.
he seemed to have some touch with the shadows. I didn't understand it. I tried to follow, and I honestly think I need to figure out how to do Kitrin's voice. I think that there's something he is hiding from us. I don't know about Thymor, but I know that he is not. I wouldn't call him a tradesperson, or if he is, he's a very shady person.
Honestly, by this point, I think we should just leave it be, because if we do too much, it could end up doing a lot more than just causing it.
Oh, I agree. I want to make sure that we can head back up to JEFFERY tomorrow. But I need. Did we end up getting what their name was?
Whose name?
The person he was talking to.
I don't remember.
I was going to ask if you could have fingers look into a man of that name.
How far away are you from Boomy right now?
Well, they were heading
I'm
upstairs
away.
when Kietrin pulled her aside. So, and you
Okay.
haven't said what you're doing yet. So, I'm letting them.
Boomy's down the table.
Yeah, I'm letting them play the scene out. So,
Yeah,
I wanna
is
know
it
if I can
okay
hear
if
that or
I
not.
do roll a history to see if he did mention his name at all or not?
sure, go ahead.
I was more just paying attention to
21.
words rather than names.
Yes, Maddie, he did say his name.
Oh, okay, what's his name?
It was Reginald.
Reginald, okay, yes. Oh, now I remember. His name was Reginald.
Could you perhaps tonight contact Fingers and ask to look up a man of the name Reginald in this town? Or look into it?
I could. I don't know about contacting Fingers. I can spy on Fingers, but I can't really send him a message.
You don't. I thought you. Who had that?
It wasn't me.
I know that Bavim did, but didn't we have a way to contact him?
Now I'm confused.
As you're thinking it about Keatron, elsewhere out in the white mountains of Whitestone, a large Loxodon woolly mammoth man sneezes. Hershey!
Well.
But no, I can't do that. I can spy on Fingers and spy on Reginald if I had enough information on him, but that would be a bit tiring as of this moment, but...
I'd like to know something more about him, because something just doesn't sit well with it. Maybe I'll consult my book.
Maybe. But as of right now, I am of no...
Alright, I'm going through the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Which... Bummy! Luafay.
What?
What rooms are we taking? Who's got what?
I got my own room.
Okay.
It costs
I'll head
10
up to the
gold, but I
barkeep.
think that might be a rip-off.
I'll go to the barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sir, how much for a room?
Well, it depends. Are you asking for a single room or a double?
A double. I've got to keep, like Asha, Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure she's in her own bed.
Yeah, which at this point, Keatron, you notice Aurora's as tall as your shoulders in human form. Or in her Loxodon form, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as, she walks forward, he just goes, well, that would be 10 gold, please.
Can I insight to see if he's ripping me off?
Sure, go ahead.
Not one. 16.
You beat him by 1.
Yeah.
Keatron,
Hmm.
this man is definitely raising the price a little bit.
A lot of it.
Why is it 10?
He kind of continues to rub the glass, and then he sets it down, and he leans in, and he just goes, well, considering I saw you folks walk in, accost one of my business people, and then suddenly chase him out for the night, I feel it only fair to make the money back that I lost if he was going to stay longer.
I haven't done such a thing.
But your
I stayed at
fellows
the
did.
bar, I paid you. Is that my fault?
Your fellows
I'm
did.
trying to take care of a kid here.
Kind of looks Aurora up and down and just goes, I think she's old enough to be taking care of herself at this point. He kind of leans back a little bit.
Do you understand a thing about how Loxodons age?
I don't even know what that is, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to run the bar.
Well, considering that I didn't do anything, you can raise the price for them. They're the ones who caused the issue.
I've already got their money, so yes. Since you seem to be one of the more keen of the eye, I will say fine. 2 gold.
That works for me. Can I also have some foods, some meat brought up to the room?
For one or both of you?
One.
Alright. Would you also be wanting a bath?
A bath would be nice, yes.
Alright. Gold and 5 silver, please.
That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hand it over.
Alright, you hand it over. He gives you the key to your double room.
Hold up, 5. I take it. So I gave 3 gold, right? 3 gold, 5 silver total.
Yeah. Had to do the math there for a second, and I'm a little tired from math today, so all right.
Quick math.
Exactly. All right, but yeah, you're able to get up there. Basically, everyone, including you, Boomy, at this point, even though you only wanted a towel and cloth, have gotten a bath if you want, as well. Kuznap
They said they're gonna bring up. You said they were gonna bring up the whole tub for me anyway.
Yeah, they
Assume it's
did.
Still up there in my room. I probably
Yeah, they.
full soak, and okay, it's cold.
Yes, and as you've been down here, they've actually brought you up hot water, is what I was trying to say. So you have a full bath, is what I'm saying. Which Kuznap immediately dives in first before you even get out of your armor.
I mean, I didn't put my armor back on, so.
I just realized, and I'm sorry, but hopping in a bath with Kuznap is like throwing a toaster in a bath.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, actually.
Yeah, like, you're not wrong whatsoever, specifically for the fact that she is a fucking lightning dragon.
Except she doesn't get shocked, everyone else does, so it's kind of interesting. All right.
As Kuznap is like in the bath, I just sit on the tub next to it, not in the water. Just drink wine.
Yeah, she eventually. With this much drinking, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't care if I fail. She wants to numb it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what
your
your body.
alcoholism.
Let's see what your body says.
Constitution save.
Yep.
Not 20.
No,
Either-
does it not numb it? It makes you feel
Drink
more.
away the pain.
Yeah, it's not working as well as you want it to. It's like as you're drinking it, your body seems to be rather resilient to this kind of wine. And it's really weird. As you drink more and more, it's not affecting you. Until you get to the last bottoms of the what do you call it? To the bottle.
You drink a whole bottle, like damn.
Yeah. That's a
That's
nat
it.
20.
The floor.
Oh, you throw it on the floor?
I just let it like I'm like hold my arm
Dropping
down
it.
like near the floor, and I just like lightly drop it. It goes,
Okay. Yeah, you hear a boom, boom, brrr as it rolls across the floor. Kuznets gets out of the tub and looks at you, just a little cocked head, like, "All right, Boomy."
Their
That's
eyes
up.
seem more sunken than normal.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong, Boomy?
What do you think?
Well, considering I don't have siblings, really, I only have really Aurora to hang out with, and I've never known a family, I'm going to say that your family life is in tatters. You are going into the state of depression. You're a little sad and angry at everything. You can't see the bright things in life. Did I miss anything there?
You're always straight to the point.
Why dodge around it?
Boomy just starts crying, like actually crying. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
No, you're not. Don't kid yourself.
I'm just gonna take a nice long bath. Then I don't know. Try to wash my clothes in this tub, I guess, because I need to use it. It's just horribly smelly.
Yeah, I miss Vicky for that.
I do too.
Wonder how she's doing.
Knowing her, probably a bottle of nice chilled wine and like 2 handsome muscle men, and 1 of each arm.
She did live the high life.
Yeah. And fade to black from me. Unless you
Yep.
like me, otherwise you're going.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything tonight?
I'll probably hop in the bath before Aurora does, because I know the moment she hops in, when she leaves, is going to be an ice block.
Considering you're faster than a dragon, I will say yes.
I'll hop in and just mention, like, it'd be cold when you got out. Sorry.
You're not wrong.
Ice bath improve your
Wow.
endurance.
Here, for me, Mal's just gonna sing himself in the bathtub.
Roll me a performance check since you are sharing it with you're sharing the room with Maddie. I'm assuming.
Sure, why
Her
not?
ears start to bleed.
It's actually pretty decent, Maddie. It's not exactly the greatest singing. I mean, you had Vicky to compare to, but he's got a nice voice. Every now and then he kind of hitches, but
Yeah, it's like he's doing his best, even if he hitches now and then.
mm-hmm.
Yep. Da dee da do and Fluffy buns are now clean. I don't know.
Scrub, just scrubbing in the tub. Scrub, just scrubbing in the tub. I feel like that's what he would. I feel like that's what he would do.
He would. Scrub it there, scrub it everywhere.
You taking a shower too, or a bath, Maddie, or nah?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of eventually mellow. Between the both of you, eventually the room kind of smells like wet fur, but over time it becomes a little less. It's definitely not like dog fur, but
Yeah.
being the hairy people of the group,
Yeah.
You
Hey,
fucking Harrys.
Excuse you, my coat is a lot thinner than goat fluff over here.
still smells after a swamp bath.
Very true.
I'd like to talk to Aurora before I go to bed as well.
Okay.
So I'll let you guys
We'll get
continue.
yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, you two eventually get clean. Anything else you want to do, or?
No, not really.
No,
Okay.
for now, I'm just gonna sleep it out.
All right, Kietrin, as you get out of the bath, you kind of clean yourself off with a towel. While you are a big person, they definitely didn't make the towels in your size, but they gave you plenty extra to start cleaning. As
Yeah.
like you feared, as you get out, Aurora gets in, and you instantly see the water kind of start to freeze a little bit on the edges.
Yep. Do you need any help once you get back, or are you good?
No, the tub is pretty good at scrubbing that. Plus, dragon scales are generally more resilient to dirt than. Oh, don't get me wrong, your hide.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't get to look at them all that often. Well, I'm not looking. That's a bad way to put it. That's a bad way to put it. They look very smooth. It doesn't look like a lot of things could catch.
Well, I used to wash them kind of with my wings, but that's kind of over and done with now.
We'll get them back. I promise.
Are you sure about that, Kietrin?
One way or another. I'll get your wings back for you.
Are you sure that no one will be distracted with Thymor here and just forget about the whole plan about leaving tomorrow via Maddie's way?
I'll remind them. I don't want to deal with that. Something's off about it all. He knew us, obviously, but it didn't look like he'd been battle worn at all. I was debating if I wanted to jump in on the conversation, but I just listened, and the thing that scares me more is the person he was talking to.
Yes, this Reginald.
Yes. As he was leaving, I saw him seem to speak or converse with someone as he left the room, but it was a shadow of some sort.
Like you?
Sort of, but less physical, if that made any. That's what it looked like. Tried to follow him, and I lost him in the crowd.
You lost him. She raises an eyebrow.
Yes. I lost him in the crowd. I even went to the rooftops to see if I could find him.
She kind of looks up and starts thinking. That's cocked. That's better. As she thinks, she just goes, the only person you really couldn't ever trace was Fingers, but he was very, very good at hiding.
Hmm. Hence why I was hoping I could get in contact with him.
Yeah, we don't
If
have.
anyone could find someone like that, it'd be him.
Yeah, we don't have Bavine with us to send a message.
No. I need to. I don't know if there's a way we can send messages. Well, I mean, there's the mail, but I don't know if there's anything that could be instant.
I'm sure they have temples here. You could, but they would need to know the person, and honestly, mail might be the easiest. Or if someone has magic that can find a person, and
I personally was going to. He'll pull up his book, see if I could commune. It's better than nothing, right?
Honestly, yes. Alright. Either way, I'm getting tired. She kind of rolls around in the bath for a quick second like an alligator, but not to splash it, and you kind of hear the ice crack that formed above her. As she gets out, you see that the ice actually, or the water actually like freezes on her scales and falls like little hail pebbles off her scales eventually as she shakes.
You know, it's just occurred to me that would make it very easy to clean up, considering the water is solid and doesn't soak into the wood right away.
But then it will, I mean, you dripped a little bit, so I'm pretty sure they're used to this, so.
Oh, 100%. It just occurred to me it'd be easy to clean up after you than it would be for me.
For a bit. Either way. I'm going to head to bed, Kietran.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm sorry if I keep you up for a little bit. I'm just going to be reading and either muttering or silent.
Yeah, as you say that, she kind of curls up in the bed frame and... Or not the bed frame, in the bed and... basically falls asleep. Alright, what do you try to do then, Kietran?
I want to open the book and... like before, how it gave me like a... like, it gave me a picture or something. I want to ask, if possible, are you able to send a message for me?
Roll me a D100.
Yep. D100.
84. As you ask that, you see two letters appear on the book. It says no.
All right. I'll ask you then. See if you know anything, or maybe can converse on my behalf, because I don't really know how to do the whole prayer and talking with God thing. What do you think is... do you think what I saw, that shadow, is he a, like... do you think that's a demon or a fiend of some sort?
Once again, roll me a D100.
Yeah. Ain't gonna work out again. I hate how this game just, like... what'd you say?
Yeah, as you ask that question, you don't get an answer, but you do get this drawn in your book.
screenshot of that. Come on. Oh. Come on, there we go. Thank you, I got it.
Mm-hmm. You see that symbol drawn in your book, but nothing else.
Hmm. Alright, well. Thank you. And, last question. It's probably pointless, but. Do you know if my parents are okay? I mean, they're obviously in a bad spot, but are they healthy?
Once more, roll a d100.
This is gonna be good. Nope. Okay, yep. Shouldn't have said anything.
As you ask the question, the pages remain blank.
Yeah, I figured. Alright. Well, thank you. And good night. And close it and
Mm-hmm.
go to bed.
And with that, everyone drifts off to sleep, and you wake up the next morning to a rather interesting sound as pots and pans clink below the bedrooms, as the smell of what only could be described as warm griddles and fluffy pastries are basically wafted past your rooms. Smells lovely.
First up.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely the first up.
One would say almost like pancakes.
Griddle cakes. What's that nice smell? Oh goodness. I have awoken to something nice smelling. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Mallow will be very curious and get out of bed and try to figure out where that scent comes from.
Yes, as you guys, I'm gonna guess you all make your way down and grab breakfast. Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys all meet at a table, and you guys get your various breakfasts. I'm assuming some of you guys want the pancakes, some of you guys want meats, vegetables. You get what you want, basically. And for everybody, it's only 3 gold total.
Man, that's an expensive meal.
Yeah, and as you eat the meal, it is very flavorful and very high quality. Is the thing.
They said
No.
this place was like middle end, but this food tastes like you serve it to a king.
Yeah.
To be fair,
If this is middle end, I wonder what high end in this town is.
They definitely like to account for the possibility of royalty. They do ship from Marquette, where they have to compete with some of the more high-end chefs there.
Yeah.
How much gold was it? 3?
If they want
3 total for everybody. Like, it's the whole group, so.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
Okay. Yeah, so the meal was only...
Not as expensive.
Yeah, the meal was only 5 silver apiece, basically. And since you guys have...
Still pretty high end.
Since you guys have the dragons with you, that's what it totals out to, so.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the plan?
We go shopping for a little bit to see if we can get anything that would be helpful
Flies,
on
got
our
it.
trip, and then we head back to the base of the mountain.
Yeah, we go to Zephyra. Let's go there once the fog ends. If the fog isn't over.
I don't think it'd be wise to wait. Like,
I understand,
the
but
fog.
it's easy to get lost in the fog, as it was so much of a hassle to fight those beasts in there.
Did the fog reach the mountains?
You had no idea, but
Fog
as
didn't
you
start until
Yeah.
after we got into the swamp, so who knows?
yeah, and Mallow, as you're talking, Aurora looks at you and just goes, "I understand that you can wait for this trip to protect yourself, but I honestly would like a part of myself back personally as quick as possible. I'm
Yeah,
willing to
yeah.
risk that fog."
You know what? That's alright, sure.
Let's take a quick-
Just giving out what I think, but if everybody wants to go there, very well. I won't
I think-
mind.
We'll get some rope to tie around each other so we can't get lost.
That's a good idea. We should pick up a full suite of climbing gear.
Climbing gear.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, like hooks, pippins, you know, rope.
I can fly.
Not all of us can fly.
Hmm.
Aurora, Kuzneth actually looks to you, Maddie. Maddie, didn't you say you could get us there in like 2 seconds?
We should get to the
If
base of the
I've
mountain.
been there.
I mean, you saw a tree on Love Road, right?
Yeah, that's what
True.
I'm talking about.
I could technically just pop us to the foot of the mountain since we've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
we
that
gotta
would mean
climb the
we'd leave
mountain.
our wagon behind because I can't take that with us.
Yeah,
We were
I thought that was the
asking
plan.
if the fog reached the mountain or not.
Well,
No.
I went 100 feet up in the air. Did I notice it go?
You went more than 100 feet up for that fall, so. But
You
as
went
you,
like 700 feet up.
I will say this, Mallow, roll me a perception check,
No.
as you're the one thinking about this, and I feel like you would be the smartest one to figure this out.
Would it be
Yes,
history then?
but
If it's
perception.
smart?
I
Yeah,
always
perception.
suck at those rolls.
As you look out the window, you look to the sky. It's blue.
Lol.
Not a hard
Right.
check.
Okay.
Listen.
I
Well,
literally Mal just flumps to the floor for a moment out of stupidity. Then it's like, okay, we're good.
What?
The fog's gone right now.
Oh. What?
good.
I'll peer out the window.
Yep, as you look out, there's a blue sky up there.
So
Well,
Maddie
I mean,
will
that-
tele-
Fixes everything.
I feel so.
Still, I could make our long trek back a lot shorter regardless.
Yeah, I thought that was the plan from the get-go.
Well, no, we came here so we could teleport back,
Yeah,
so we could start making our way up the mountain.
but we need to get supplies while we're here. I'm saying we should get climbing gear, extra rope, hooks, you know.
Sure. I don't think we need climbing gear per se, but I mean, for
I
those
can't
who-
fly.
I
I
get that.
Carry you.
But we're all going to have rope around us, so if one falls, the people who can fly can probably catch you.
I'd rather still, at the very least, pick up some extra rope, some pippins, and some, like one of those things that help you climb that you can, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about either. Usually I just use my hands, but sure,
Climbing
if you want to
gear.
do that, go for it.
I know what pippins are, at the very least. That's standard
Yeah.
for climbing things.
Mm-hmm. But Kuzneth looks at you, Boomy, and just goes, you know Maddie can turn into a giant bird and hold you, right?
That's what I said.
I know, I'm repeating it because Boomy's not paying attention to you.
I still, just in case, you know?
What, you think I'm
Well.
gonna drop you?
Okay, at the very least, I want to pick up a grappling hook. Just in case.
If you
Alright,
want it,
fine.
Boomy, you can get it yourself.
We,
Me, I got
besides
my
that,
own
we
place.
do need to pick up supplies before we go.
100%. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know if we need to go full-scale mountain gear.
At the very least, we should get at least a little bit of gear. For safety.
Alright. Okay.
What
We'll
if
do
Maddie
that.
gets knocked unconscious and we have to carry her up a mountain, or carry her back down the mountain or something?
She'll be fine.
Yes. Alright, well, so
I'm
climbing gear for
personally-
Boomy, some rations if we need them.
We still have plenty of rations.
I'm gonna
I still
check.
Which reminds me, I need
if
to sell whatever left of that meat. It's getting old. I'm sure I can sell it for cheap to someone for cheap jerky.
Go ahead, Mallow.
Yeah.
Very well. For me, I'm personally gonna check if there's any potion places and another store.
Sounds like a plan.
He's honestly gonna keep that other shop to himself. He isn't gonna say what.
I'll come with you, Mallow. I'm offering you to check out the potion store. We need to get plenty of potions. We've been out for a while.
I prefer going on my own.
What you trying to hide, boy?
I have the right to remain silent.
Since when?
Now.
At least take one of the dragons with you.
That's probably a good idea. I don't trust this town. It's always been a little shady.
Yes.
I mean, you could also take your wife. Looks at Maddie.
Yeah.
Yes, but he said he wanted to go alone, and I mean, you guys are at least less inconspicuous than a unicorn.
I feel like y'all don't trust me being all alone.
Can't your wife turn
It's-
into a lady?
I swear to fucking God, if I could, I would fucking kick your ass out that fucking window.
I can if you'd like me to do it. He is
No.
within kicking reach right now.
It's fine. But watch it.
That unicorn looks like a lady.
All right. Well,
Oh, single lady. Oh, single ladies.
so as a list, so we don't forget, we require rope, climbing gear for Boomy, potions, whatever Mallow is hiding, and anything else.
I need to stop by at least a smith with the proper tools to repair one of my guns. I need a proper workbench to repair that.
Okay. Who's going
I
with
think-
who?
Well, you
Are we going
know,
as a group, or are we? What
I
are we
think we
doing?
should stick together at least to the point when we all need to go someplace the other ones don't need to go.
All right.
I wouldn't mind that.
Very well. Sure, why not?
Okay,
Well-
so as you guys break, who's heading off to do what?
We're all staying as a group, it sounds like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we need to break off.
Okay, so where
rope.
then? My question is, where would you guys be heading first?
I
A convenience
guess
store or
potions
something.
or convenience store. Why
really?
not?
So
Oh.
you want just the general goods store? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Somewhere so
Okay.
you can get rope and all
Basic
that.
travel supplies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, I mean, with your guys' high enough perception now and just talking to people around here, they eventually point you into a kind of one story, just like odds and ends shop that's just like got all like farming tools, basically just farming tools, rope, anything you need in general, basically general store, you can find it. And as you get there, you just see a sign that just says G, but it appears that the other letters have either fallen off or decayed over time.
The G.
G.
The G store.
There appear to have been other letters, but they have disappeared with time and age.
We found the G spot.
Shut the fuck up.
He blushes and laughs.
Ooh,
I could make a joke about Keatron now, but I'm not going to.
Yep.
Anywho, you walk in, you see a elderly woman, about 60s, 70s, seems to be attending, and she sits there and just goes, "Oh, hello."
You must be G.
No, the name's Heather.
Oh, why is it so called G?
Well, it used to say general store on there, but that was a long time ago.
Okay, G.
We never really had a name for this place. It kind of was just a general store.
It's got your general goods, so
Yeah, she's got it. Smart
You
one.
got any climbing gear?
Oh, let me see. She
I
kind of.
will also be human, by the way.
Okay, fair enough.
I have
Uh,
to mention that I am human by this point.
Okay.
The lady.
As she starts rummaging around, she says, like, anything in particular you're looking for with this climbing gear?
At the very least, like a grappling hook.
Okay. She kind of starts looking through, and yeah, eventually she does pull out a grappling hook. And just goes, I do have this, yeah.
Is it attached to rope?
Yeah, it is.
Or
It's a
just a
full.
hook?
It's a full grappling hook.
How much?
This would be about 2 gold.
I pay the woman.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else I can help you with?
Potions?
I don't deal with those. You would want hold on 1 minute as the person looks at his notes. You would want the herbs and balms.
Okay.
HEB
Just
for
like that.
short.
How many feet of rope is on this grappling hook?
50 feet.
Okay.
And as we are possibly heading up to the mountains, do we have anything that may be of warmer clothing?
In your size, I highly doubt it.
Okay.
I think
Thank
I
you.
actually still got my winter. I have my winterized coat still.
Yeah, so does Kitchen. The only one who doesn't is Maddie.
No, I have my bear pelt.
She traded
That
for
got
one.
disintegrated,
Oh, that's right.
didn't it?
I traded for one.
She traded for a new one. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I technically have my bear pelt, so I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean,
all
my
right.
hooves will get cold, but I'm fine other than that.
I think the only problem with my winterized coat is it is my adamantine set. Is the winterized one.
You're already wearing that, so.
I mean, not the adamantine, the mithril set.
No, because you got a different one mixed in. Because you used your old cloak in your mithril set, and then you got one over your adamantine set.
I didn't own the adamantine set when we were at that camp. I still had the mithril.
I could have swore you used your old duster coat to meld it with the.
I used the old
no.
duster to make the mithril set, but when we were at the camp, I can't remember if I got something to wear over it or I got.
Yeah, you got
put
something
it
to wear
coat.
over your stuff.
Okay, so I still have the over.
Yeah, you still have the bear pelt, so you never combined that into something.
Okay.
Yeah, mithril got replaced with adamantine when you asked Bavine to do that.
I still have the mithril armor. It's in the cart.
Yeah, you haven't sold that shit.
It's mine.
Yeah, I know.
It's my spare set. Just in case.
All right. But yeah, Kitrin, you still have your stuff, and Maddie bought a new bear pelt, so.
Yeah, I remember I was just checking in case something happened to it.
Yeah, no. Okay, so logistics out of the way.
Is there a butcher shop nearby?
Yeah, just I mean, what are you looking to sell? Or are you looking to buy?
Looking to sell.
Well, I mean, I could. Depends how much you want. She kind of looks a little interested.
I pull out the bag holder and thud it onto the table.
Oh,
And
dear.
I pull out one of the six. They've been kept cool in a special bag, but they are at least a week old at this point. It's still good for consumption, but I definitely said the quality is dropped, so I will take it cheap for them.
She kind of looks at it with an appraising eye. Oh damn. How much of this stuff you got?
If I had to estimate, let me do some mental math real quick. About 200 pounds?
I'll give you 100 for all of it.
Can I tell if she's lowballing me?
Go ahead. Insight. As you look at her, she seems to be giving you a fair price.
I just want to get rid of it. Yes, but You got something to put it in because the bag does not come with it.
I'll get it to the butcher by the end of the day. I'm not too worried on that.
You got somewhere I can unload the bag?
Yeah. She kind of is like, will you allow me to take it? I give it right back.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I insight that? Because,
Yeah, she's grabbing the bag and walking away. Go ahead.
all right. 28.
Oh, honey, I hope. Nope. Yeah, she's just taking the bag and is gonna empty it out. Basically, she's got something in the back.
I mean, I can easily tell if she gives me back the wrong bag.
Well, no shit. Yeah. As you guys from the back just hear just like thudding of meat just onto a counter, she just goes. Yeah.
Aggressive
Ham bone.
slapping sounds.
Yeah, basically she just goes, "Oh, that's a lot of meat." All right. She kind of brings the bag back.
The best part is I said about 200 pounds. I hope she doesn't weigh it.
Nope.
Because it's only like 190 in there, I think. I was literally just estimating.
She gave you 100 gold for it. Are you gonna question it?
Nope.
Then shush. As she gives you your money and your bag back.
I check to make sure it's right bag by sticking my head in it.
Cold as hell.
Brisk.
Mm-hmm.
Refreshing.
All right. Anything else I can help you with?
I don't believe so. You said what was the potion shop you mentioned?
It was Herbs and Balms. HEB for short.
Okay, thank you. Do you know whereabouts that is in this town? City?
It's a little more towards the center. What district's that? That's up, I would say that's closer to the Downwater Wharf.
Okay.
They get a lot of trade goods going through there. Yes?
Hmm?
Is there an alchemist shop in this town?
I mean...
Not like potions, but like the raw materials and raw goods.
Well, for that, I mean, HEB takes care of that the most.
Thank you.
But, if... Like, what exactly are you looking for with that?
Salamander essence.
Oh, that's, let's see if she even knows what the fuck that is. Wow, okay, this old lady's been around the block, apparently. Oh, that? Oh, I mean, I would get stuff in sometimes, and I'd sell it to the wands and talismans. You get adventurers every now and then that just want to pawn stuff off. I mean, it's been a while, but I've seen your kind before. You're gonna want the wands and talismans.
Thank you. Where is that?
Again, in the Downwater Wharf.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. She kind of looks at you, the rest of you, like, anything else?
I start leaving.
Yeah, by the way, this lady rolled a natural 20 to know what the fuck salamander essence is. This lady knows. She's been around the block, apparently.
She knows what that's for as well.
She probably that woman's smart as probably body I have backed off someone.
I do technically have one thing to ask. Do you carry herbalism kits?
I would say that's more an HEB. I mean, I can look, but I think HEB might have that more.
Okay, I thought I'd ask before we went there.
Okay. Now your friends are leaving. You might want to catch up with them.
Actually, I've been meaning to grab a kit. Do you have any field cooking tools?
Oh,
I have a meth
yeah.
kit. I would like an actual field basic cooked tools.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
A mess
Okay.
kit?
Not a mess kit. Mess
No,
kit's
no,
fucking
he
eating,
wants he wants a pack. I gotta hold on. Because
one second, sorry.
oh, my phone's going off. I hear. All right, hold on.
I want to sneak the squeaky.
All right, cook's utensils.
Birkenstein.
Okay. Hold on, I have to see what a fucking cook's utensils gets you. Doesn't fucking say. Okay. Hold on, sorry. Fen just wants everything under the sun, so I gotta figure out prices and shit.
That's fun in a nutshell.
Yeah, basically.
I can grab my player's handbook if I find it.
Yeah, I'm in the player's handbook because there's cook's tools, but do you want a pot with that? Do you want what else do you want? Okay.
Getting.
Do you just want cook's tools then?
Basically, basically I would say like a little portable grill and maybe some minor cooking better cooking utensils.
Okay, we'll just say that the cook's utensils will get you. I don't think it'll. It'll get you a grate. It's not really a portable grill because those really haven't been invented because you use a campfire, but it's the grate that you hang over it.
Yeah, it's exactly what I want.
Yes, so it's not really a portable grill, but it is that. So with the cook's utensils, that's 1 gold.
Does it come with one of those? I don't know what they call, but like the 3-legged thing you can put over fire.
The stand. Yeah, you have you have one with your pot.
Oh, I do.
That's what I've always assumed. So,
Sweet.
And worst case scenario, Fen, you have enough enough equipment on you to fashion one out of wood if, honest to God, you really needed it.
Let's use wood and my old guns to build it.
Oh dear, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, so that's
I built
one
my gun by taping my gun to my gun.
Yeah, yes. So you now have a set of cook's utensils. Okay.
Okay, that's all I want.
You sure? Nothing else? That backpack's not getting any softer.
I've actually emptied out a lot of stuff in my backpack. It's in the cart now.
Still, you're a hoarder in D&D. Anything else you want?
You have to fucking put it in the cart. You're gonna carry that shit around until you put it away.
No, he emptied a bunch of stuff into the cart, so he doesn't have to carry it. But either way, anything else you want, Fen?
Nope.
You want the Eye of Vecna? She's got that.
Really? I'll take it. I will take it.
You already have a third eye.
You got 100,000 gold?
No, I only have about 4,000.
Okay. All right. I'm going to assume you guys are heading to which one? The magic shop, wands and talismans, or are you heading towards the potion shops, basically herbs and balms? HEB?
Yep.
I hope someone gets that joke. I really do.
Nope.
Okay. Again, as you guys ask around, you guys spend about an hour heading down to the downwater wharf till eventually Keatron and Maddie, with your guys' perception, you see like a sign with a bubbling cauldron, with like different herbs being thrown in and stuff, and steam rising above, and above it says HEB.
Perfect. Right. Who wants in?
I go in. I just walk ahead.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow.
As you guys enter, it reeks of sage, different variety of herbs, spices, all kinds of stuff.
Smells so much nicer in here than it does out there.
As you walk around, you see a dark-skinned woman with long, Esmeralda hair from like Hunchback of Notre Dame, and she's sitting there smoking a pipe, and she looks at you. She's about in her 20s or 30s, kind of athletic a little bit, but not too much. She's definitely doesn't live an athletic lifestyle, you'd say, but she's definitely pretty. She looks at you and just goes, "May I help you?"
Yes, we are looking for potions.
Well, you've come to the right place. HEB is here to help. What are you looking for? She takes a long drag.
I guess I'll ask firstly, what kind of stuff do you have?
Well, we have a multiple varieties. We sell healing potions, some potions of resistance, and water breathing for the most part. But if you're looking for something specific, I could potentially help you there.
Alright. Well, currently, I think some strong healing potions could help.
Strong, you say? How strong you looking for? And once more, she takes a puff of her pipe, and Keatron, with your smeller, as it blows out, it's got like a very perfumey kind of like rosy smell to it, but it's definitely got tobacco laced in with it.
You remind me of someone up at, who's the bit, Westron? No, they're at Kaimel. Tiefling of some sort.
Interesting.
Alright, so greater potions, basically.
Okay, so
Mainly focusing.
yeah, you kind of ask for that, and she shows you what she has. She pulls out 8 normal healing potions, 2 greaters, and 4 superior. All like in a box, and just says, "This is what I've got cooked up for right now."
Alright. How much would perhaps... is 5?
Well, it depends. What 5 are you looking at? You've got normal, greater, and superior. There's 8 normals, 2 graders, and 4 superiors.
Oh, okay. I guess how much is a superior each?
Those will run you 1,000 gold apiece.
Hmm. You know what? I'll just stick with the 2 greater potions. How much are those?
Those would be 250 apiece.
Alright, sure. We can roll with that.
Alright.
He hands out 500 gold.
Okay, you hand out the 500. She takes it, and you get your 2 greater healing potions, which those are 4d4 plus 4.
How much for the regular healing potions?
Those are 50 gold apiece.
Do you have an herbalism kit?
Yes, I do.
How much?
1 second, as DM looks up.
I think they're usually like 3 or 5 pieces of gold.
5 gold pieces, please.
She gives the 5 gold pieces.
Alright, and you now have an herbalism kit.
Yay! I have a tool I can actually fucking use.
Yep.
What might you have in terms of other potions, other than just healing?
We have a couple of resistance. I have a couple of water-breathing potions. Other than that, if you're looking for something specific, I mean...
We're going to be heading up the mountain soon, so we'd like something that may be able to help there.
She kind of takes a puff of breath, puff out of her pipe and just goes, Well, definitely healing potions. They do have a lot of giants up there. More towards the bottom. A lot of hill giants like to hang around.
Yes, he'll take the truth of one of the things that was at the bottom. We ran into some on the way in.
Yeah. One of the things at the bottom, what?
The orcs.
Oh.
He assumes a giant type.
Okay. No, obviously you fared better than I'm sure they did, but if you're looking for... Are you looking for anything specific with this mountain? Are you looking to be resistant? Are you looking to... I mean, you got to be a little more specific.
What are the dangers other than the giants, exactly? Do we know?
Oh my god,
Those
she
giants.
does... Wow, these store owners are knowledgeable. I think they've been trading with people, apparently, because she just rolled a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
She looks up and takes a puff of her pipe and just goes, well, the Zephyr people usually keep it calm up there, but sometimes air elementals do make their way out before they're tracked down, so...
So something to do with their elementals would be ideal.
Well, flying would be good. They usually like to... I've heard stories of them sending adventurers who go to Zephyr off the mountain.
Yeah. Do we have anything that could help with that? Or is that more something for the wands and... what's it called?
Hold on. I need to see if there is a potion of flying now.
Oh, there is a potion that exists.
I'm
I
pretty
they have it.
Yeah.
I think there's also potions of slow fall.
I think
There
so
is.
too. Hold on, let me check. Let me check on my notes in the DM's book because I leave this open-ended because you guys always ask for the weirdest shit sometimes. That's like I don't know what to put in stores half the time. Potion of speed, heroism, and okay, so we need to go over here. Okay, yep. Let me roll something real quick. All right.
Yep. I'm gonna call high.
All right. You're calling high then.
Yeah.
Gonna use my new Die Hard dice.
Hell yeah.
Good dice. Holy shit. I just rolled a natural 1 on a D100.
That is the opposite of high.
I rolled a 00 and a 1.
Damn. If
Oh
you get
my-
10 and 00, then it's 100.
001.
That's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
I know, and it's not. That's not 100. So
That's a natural 1.
yeah.
I don't think there's like a different like you can't get punished for natural 1s other than like.
No, you can't. But other than this, she looks at it and just goes.
God damn.
She takes a puff and just goes, well, oh. I just got a
Okay.
cramp in my leg. Holy shit. Sorry, folks. Hold on.
I am a chiropractor. I can help you, lady.
No, this is the D. No, seriously. Oh my god.
I
just
know,
got.
that's why I was making fun of it.
Oh.
No, don't make fun of the DM. He does smite you. Oh, Zorn.
Holy crap.
100 has come to punish Zorn.
Oh my god. I am so sorry. Oh.
Good deal with that.
No, we need to take a break. I swear to God. Oh my God.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
What
but
happened? What did you? I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
Zorn
He
is
got a cramp and he's dying currently.
Oh.
He's in a lot of pain.
Oh shit!
I know the feel.
It's break time.
Just give it
Yeah.
time.
I can't believe Zorn is dead.
It's like you just
Said
hear
the players beat the DM. We win. We won the game.
5
guys.
words dead.
I
and
thought he
defeated.
like rolled a nat 100 or something and was freaking out about it.
No, he
No,
rolled a natural 1. That's the punishment.
Oh,
he rolled
no.
a natural 1, and it hurt the DM himself.
Yeah, that's what I said. I literally said, "Oh, he rolled the natural 1. The natural 1 has come to punish the DM."
I heard something like that, but I didn't hear like the punish the DM.
I guess bathroom
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, we're on break because he's
God, that's funny.
God.
Poor soul.
You okay? Not yet. You
You
just
could
hear
just
Lemony gasping every now and then.
Yeah, you could just hear a little gasp.
That's hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
This is crazy.
I am so sorry about that, folks. Oh. Is everybody still here?
I'm here. Yep.
Oh my god, I am so sorry about that. I'm so sorry for that story. I literally just... You guys know what Charlie horses are?
Yeah, we know what Charlie horses are, but it's like everyone else kind of went to go do things because
That's fine. No, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I was screaming to everybody who was watching. I'm okay. I don't even know how to explain it. Basically, my muscles seized up in like between my butt and my knee to the point where I couldn't put any weight on it or bend my leg. It was in so much pain.
Honestly, I feel bad a little bit for laughing because you would just be dead silence, and then we'd hear stuff in the background, and it's.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead, laugh at me. I don't know what caused that. That was bad. I get Charlie horses, but not that bad. That was. Oh my god.
The only thing I can say
I
is
pulled
that
my
usually.
leg at times before, and it really does hurt.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get like a cramp in your fucking like thigh, was it thigh or like the cough?
It was between my ass and my knee. Like right in the back,
Oh.
right in the back muscle, and it went all the way down to my knee to the point where my muscle was literally pulling my bottom leg, like curling it up, and I was trying to
I've had that
unstretch it.
happen
The
before. It's
only
not-
thing I can say
Yeah, I
is.
can't ever say I'm related because that's near.
The only thing I can say is that usually cramps usually occur when you're dehydrated or haven't been hydrated enough today. So go drink fucking water.
I did, and I also grabbed an ice pack. Oh.
Dang good.
Yeah, no, like literally, I was crawling to my kitchen, like on my on one knee as I'm going there, and I'm just like, Mother of God! And I have been drinking water and everything this whole game.
Okay, have you been eating potassium?
No, that I can say for sure I haven't. I probably should
You
do
need
that.
potassium.
Yeah.
Zone, I just got like added by like 20 people in like this one chat that I'm currently in,
Why?
saying like, "Bitch, where you at? We wanted to play Fall Guys." I'm like, "I'm in D&D," and they've all like 3 people all at once have simultaneously put in, "Just roll to kill yourself."
Why don't you?
Well,
set
the
that
DM
as
just the
D&D?
DM just pulled that off. Don't worry. The guy just died from having a cramp in his leg.
Hey, why
Oh,
don't you link these guys the D&D game and have them come watch?
either way. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, where were we when Zorn decided to have a muscle spasm in his leg?
You
from
rolled
work?
a
rolling
natural
the
one at a
D.
D100 for him for the store
Okay.
order to have essentially a bottle of potion of I believe
Flying.
What was it?
Flying,
flying.
yeah.
Yeah.
She okay,
Yeah,
so
we'll
she,
talk about that.
yeah, as she takes a puff once more from her her pipe, she looks at you and just goes, unfortunately, that's a very rare item. I have not been able to brew one as of yet. It's kind of on the bucket list of things I want to brew, but still working on it.
Oh, well, perhaps. I assume that you, do you know what goes into a flying potion? Maybe I can help you get some ingredients.
If I knew, I would have got it. It's still a interesting recipe to find.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
Boomy, who has been counting her money up in the background, slams 400 gold onto the counter and say, "I'll take all your small healing potions."
Big spender. All right, we can definitely accomplish that. And yeah, you get what do you call it? You get all 8. She only has the 4 superiors left.
also, if you don't mind, would you perhaps, by chance, know of a snake that lives there in the woods? A big skeletal snake of sorts? Any rumors or tales?
What is with these store owners? Oh my god.
They know everything.
For history and just general checks and everything, she rolled a 19 and an 18 right now. But she doesn't have
Damn.
items apparently.
Natural or total?
Natural plus her bonuses.
Oh,
Yeah. And she just goes, I've heard of a mysterious creature out there that has been snake-like. Goes by the name Kicha.
that's the one.
Oh.
Uh,
I have heard of him, yes. What,
I'm normally male.
Oh?
Yeah,
She kind of looks at you interesting like,
yeah, he
Teacher
came back
changed
to that one day like that.
Huh. Interesting.
Apparently, I need to go kill a hag. Or some sort of, shaman for it to be fixed. We tried reversing it, didn't work, and I was curious if anyone here knew any details on what I've got myself into.
I don't know specifics of what obviously you are telling me, but I just know Kitschut likes to play pranks on people.
Oh.
That is all pretty much obvious.
Quite. She takes another drag.
Well, this seems a bit more than a prank, considering I have to go beat up some shaman I don't know about, so.
I wouldn't know anything about that per se, but if that's what he wants you to do, I suggest you get on it if you want to stop looking like that. She points up and down, though can't lie, I don't mind the view.
Oh, yeah.
Anime fluster. Ooh.
She leaves.
Okay. You guys who stay behind just see her crack a smile.
Yeah.
Wow. You gotta teach me that.
They have their pride.
He's just gonna awkwardly go to Kitrin, like, all right, buddy.
All right.
it's
For the sake,
okay."
for the sake of brevity, real quick. Hold on. Sorry, Mel. We'll get to you in a sec. Okay. Are you guys buying anything else, or are you all leaving?
They're all leaving. I got my
Okay.
kit.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to the wand place as best I can.
All right. But go ahead, Mallow, as you guys all exit.
All right. He's gonna be like, so can I go by myself now?
Where are you going?
I told you it was a secret.
If it was a secret, then why are you alluding it to us so much?
Well,
If you want us to know.
I just like teasing people about what am I ever planning to do? Who?
I mean, you are Faye.
You know what?
Yes,
You're right, he is Faye. I bet he's going off to do some Faye things.
You better not be pulling pranks on the citizens here, I swear to God.
Oh,
what
that would be
kind
lucky,
of
mate.
Fae do you
Probably
think
know
I
he's
am?
going off to find some other Fae creature to hug.
Excuse me? What did
I'm
you say to me, bitch?
I'm kidding.
I'm just
I know Mallow would
laughing.
never do that. He's too much of a good person.
He's pointing his staff right at Boomy at that very moment.
You
I'm
summon
sort
it
of
out of the
like-
ether and just point it like.
back up a little, like whoa. Don't you blast me.
Well,
It's tempting.
if you need to go by yourself, take one of the dragons. They're
That's not
decent at keeping secrets, and last time you went off on your own, I had to catch you while you're falling. So
That was in the
He
fog,
has a
right?
point.
Very well, fine. Why don't
It's sort
you
of
go?
like that scene in The Lion King where it's like, you take Zazu or you don't go at all.
A loud groan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's. I'll bring Aurora. Why not? Aurora, would you mind coming with me?
Not at all. Be interesting to see. And she kind of walks with you. She towers over you at this point now, Mallow, as she's in her Loxodon form.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go to the magic shop and then try to go find a workshop.
I swear.
I'll
this
follow.
is
I need to go find something for magic.
And then I gotta stop by and talk to the Mages Guild. I mean, not Mages Guild, the Merchants Guild, I guess, about something.
I
Uh,
guess I'm alone.
You wanna
come with
come?
us.
Okay.
You can help carry stuff.
Ex-
Don't.
I'm kidding.
And
Kirsten's
with-
clearly better at that.
And with that, we go to Mallow.
I will kick you.
All right, sure. Why not? Okay.
Do you want us to mute and deafen, or do you want to?
Just
Like
mute.
what?
Just mute.
Yeah, you can just mute for now.
Mhm.
All right. So, I know this is. I don't know if you're expecting it or not. But I'm curious about if there's any jewelry store or any merchants around that's selling stuff. Like gems, pearls.
Okay,
Anything?
okay. Give me an investigation check as you start looking through and talking with people in the different various
Alright.
stores in this wharf.
Hopefully, Aurora can help me.
You wanted a. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the Aurora part. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Aurora would give you advantage. So yes, we'll count the 23. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just sorry. I
Mine's
blanked
a
out.
rock collector. I sell many jewels and rocks. Many jewels.
That mute button is looking a little unfriendly to you. I see. All right. Anywho. As you go searching around, you don't find anything until Aurora, who, being a dragon makes sense. She
Yeah, likely I told her. So, I'm searching for a place that can have many, many jewelry.
As you're looking through, you're actually looking out at the wharf at all the ships going, those are big. And Aurora's just like, you were looking for jewelry?
Yes, exactly.
She takes you by the shoulders and literally twists you around 180 degrees. There's a jewelry store right on the wharf.
Oh. You know what? It was a good idea to bring you.
Let's just say finding jewels is a thing that most dragons can do very easily.
Very well. Alright. I'll go on ahead.
Okay. As you walk in, it's a nice place. There is definitely, various jewels and trinkets hanging around. Just the store. There's necklaces, there's rings, there's, little tiaras here and there. Even some jewelry you're going, how does that fit on a body? As a rather stout dwarf with like red hair sits behind there. You kind of see like at his temples it's starting to go a little bit gray, but not by much, as he's just sitting there. His beard is down like to his belly almost, as he's just sitting there and just goes, hey, hello, I'm gonna hip you.
Oh, hello. I'm just gonna be buying a lot of gems, pearls, any of the kind around here.
What specifically are you looking for there, lad?
Well, I guess some of different colors.
Well, that's not that specific.
I let me finish. All right. How about as thank you for that, Aurora. Do we have any colors similar to silver?
He kind of sighs at you and as he realizes how this is going to be, and he just goes, all right, you want silver? Diamond would be kind of the closest. Maybe an opal from the sea would be pretty close to silver. There's not really that many silver gems out there. If you're looking for like a silver necklace, though, I have plenty of those. Rings as well.
Very well. I'll give me some to check, and I'll decide which one I would like to pick. Or Aurora, if you want, you can decide on a certain item you want.
She looks at you with a raised eyebrow and just says, you're having me pick out jewelry?
I'll be buying it, just as thank you for helping me out.
She kind of looks around and just goes, all right. With advantage, because dragons don't fuck around with treasure. Oh my god. Okay. As Aurora's looking around, she comes upon this silver necklace. It's decently ornamented. It's got little tassels hanging here and there. But in the center, there's this black gem. As she looks at it and just goes, this is lovely.
Well, that's looking interesting.
The dwarf looks around from the back of the counter as you two are shopping. He just goes, "Aye, she's got a good eye. That's a black diamond.
Oh, a black diamond. Ooh, it looks rather beautiful, and I didn't expect gems to be that black.
Well, they're not normally. That one has been charred in the fire of an ancient fire dragon. Or red, excuse me, I should say. Red, gold, I don't know. Either way, fire was involved by an ancient dragon. It's been a long time, and to find that in the earth, my ancestors and others have told stories throughout the times. And luckily one was able to walk into my shop.
Oh. Well, this is an amazing find you've gotten yourself, but now I need to ask, how much is this?
Well, it's not particularly a big diamond, but kind of looking at the necklace with the silver, the intricacies and stuff, he just, I could part with it for 750 gold.
All right. He's just gonna take a deep breath, sigh. It's like, all right, sure. I can give that. He's gonna twiddle inside his pockets, drag out all the gold pieces he can gather.
Okay.
Be like, okay, 100, 200, 300. Okay, 750. Is this good?
Is it exactly? Are you actually giving him 750?
Yeah, he would ask. Do you think you could make it a tiny bit cheaper? Please.
Roll a persuasion check as you're flashing the fawn eyes at him.
Yeah, please, innocence.
25.
I'm a cute fawn boy, please.
Okay, here's the funny part, right?
Yeah.
You rolled a 25 on persuasion. He rolled a natural 20 with a +5 in insight. To the attacker goes the spoils. Kind of looks at you, looks at Aurora, looks at you. You know, for your girlfriend there, I think I can knock about 100 off.
He would say something about that, but he's gonna take it.
Okay, 650 then.
Yep, 650. All right. I need to dwindle this down. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, my server to the connection. God damn it.
No. All right. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. There we go. And like, here you go. 650 gold. I appreciate the little discount.
No problem. It's nice seeing happy couples come in here. Aurora is just got like the big shit-eating grin looking at you in her form.
He's trying to hold any words. He just nods. Is like, enjoy it as much as you like, Aurora. It's all yours now.
Yes, thank you, honey.
He's hiding his face right now.
He does this when he gets flustered. She just looks smiling at the dwarf, and the dwarf just starts chuckling.
All right. I'm gonna search for a little more.
Okay.
You have a ring that's, I guess, a green emerald.
You want an emerald ring, huh? All right. Are you looking in silver, gold? What you looking for as a metal?
As a silver, yes, like a silver handle with an emerald. Yes.
Okay, so you want a silver ring with an emerald on it. All right.
Yes.
All right, give me. As you're looking around, the dwarf eventually pulls one out from below the counter. All right. Anything particular you're looking for with it, or are you just looking for a plain Jane one?
I've spent a lot, so I guess something a bit more simple. All right.
What would your price range be, lad?
Okay, currently I have 728 at the moment, so maybe.
He kind of whistles when
Similar.
you say that.
Okay. All right. Around the 300 mark.
Aye, there you go, lad. Now you're learning how to shop. As he looks around and just goes, All right, here you go. And he pulls out an emerald. It's a decently sized emerald, like to the point where you ever see those like ring pops almost? It's like got a jewel that big almost on it as it sits on there. Just a little bit smaller than that. So, it looks very gaudy.
It's almost as big as my eyeball.
Hey, and he produces various other rings of varying sizes. So depending on what you want, like what size, kind of deal. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of emerald are you looking for is more how I should ask this.
I guess an emerald. He's searching for an emerald that matches Maddie's eyes. Basically, something similar to that.
Okay, so
Or any kind of jewel.
yeah, I mean, how much you? Okay, let's just cut down to brass tacks. How much you wanting to spend on the emerald?
Again, I have I can only spend around 300 to 400 at the moment.
Okay, but okay. I understand that's your price range. What are you wanting to spend on this for her? Like, he has the sizes available. What do you want to spend? You want to go the full 300, or do you want to cut it down to like 150, 100? Like, what are we talking here?
Let's go with the full 300.
Okay, you say that. He's like, all right. And he pushes that very gaudy ring in front of you.
Very well. He grabs a lot of his money out, gives it to him. It's like, thank you very much.
No problem. And I hope you enjoy your purchases, sir. He looks at you and looks at her. Aurora is just smiling ear to shit-eating grin kind of deal.
Yep. Well, honestly, let me think on it a little more. He just realizes he may have made big mistakes, but he is too kind for this. He wanted to get something for Kuznap too, but I'm trying to ponder out what she would like. But since she's around the sea dragon, I've been thinking of something of pearls.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what Kuznap would like.
Well, maybe next time bring Kuznap too, but I mean, and don't forget, you also just spent an ass load of money, so.
Yeah, he's kind of. All the money was sucked out of him, and I'd just be like, I think that's gonna be it for now. Thank
All
you,
right,
man.
lad. All right. Well, you and your lady friend have a good time, and Aurora just kind of chuckles and is like, "Yes, let us go, dear."
Sure thing, honey. Yeah. He's dying on the inside.
Yes, and as you two walk out, Aurora just chuckles as she puts on the necklace, and she just goes, "Oh, I'm going to get so much mileage out of that."
Well, I hope you're very much happy, and
Oh, I have.
feel like I made some bad
I'm very
choices.
happy, and now I have blackmail on you. She kind of grins, a twinkling in her eyes.
He squints. It's more like you should owe me.
Yes.
regardless, he's gonna head to the party.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to the magic shop. Meanwhile, on their way to the magic shop.
I'll mute myself.
Yep. I feel like Maddie feels a disturbance in the force.
I sense a disturbance in the motherhood.
in the wifedom?
In the wifedom, yeah.
In the wifedom.
In the wifedom.
Oh no.
Everything was at peace until the Aurora attacked.
Until the Aurora showed up.
Violation.
Mallow
This dragon's
screams.
stealing your man.
You know I had to make
Doing a
that
better
joke.
job than Boomy could, damn.
Oh!
Oh, 1 second. I need to roll for damage.
Do you need my ice pack that I have under my ass right now? Because goddamn, that's a burn.
Roll for fire damage, please.
Anywho, you guys watch as Mallow disappears with Aurora down the wharf, and eventually you guys find your way to the wands and talismans.
Mm-hmm.
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in.
You walk in. It's a very lively shop. Picture like a hoarder, but with organized chaos of just different bits and bobs here and there. Some things that you think might be magical, some things you think just might be trash.
For some reason, I feel at home here.
How the earth do you walk through here?
Well, you follow the paths.
I would like to
Oh,
I would
hello.
like to walk through the path since I'm the small. Am I the smallest one in the party? Yeah, I'm the smallest one in the party right now. I attempt to use my small size. Well, I'm not. I'm still medium, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, there are like rows through the paths, but you kind of have to twist and turn. Kiatrin,
Mm-hmm.
even with your dexterity, it's the bulk that is the problem.
Yeah, I figured that.
Mm-hmm. But you are able to bend and twist your way. Maddie, you're fine. Boomy, you're fine.
Yeah.
I use my decades of experience of dodging past people while carrying trays of drinks to get past you.
Yeah, fair enough.
And plus, I am not a unicorn, so.
Yeah, very easy for you, as my voice cracks. You eventually come upon this just what I could only describe as frazzled old man human. While he looks old, you can see that his eyes are full of life and everything. His skin's kind of tanned and just wrinkly around the eyes and stuff. His hair is just like blown back and just wispy and everything, and it's just pure white, like deep purple robes. And he just sits there and just goes, "Huh? How can I help you?
Well, it's you just looking nice.
I know. I'm a fresh 28.
Maybe.
I was gonna say you don't look a day over 20.
About 8 years.
Okay. So, we are going to be heading up into the mountains soon,
Ooh.
and we've been told that flying objects or something that can help us fly, or at least not get hurt from large falls, would be ideal. Do you have anything that might help?
You know, I actually have 2 things that might help. Hold on a minute. And he kind of just... You don't see him leave the chair, more so that he just sinks into just everything everywhere as you just start hearing rummage around. Just like, no, that's not it. That's not it. Ooh, that tastes tasty. You know, and just kind of starts going around until eventually you see him bring 2 items. A cloak and a
Dingle hopper.
greenish owl statue that's about fits in the palm of your hand.
So what are these? I still have a fucking silver raven that I have. Silver crow. I just never used.
Yeah.
It just reminded me.
Which I think sends messages.
No, I sent that out and it never came back.
Where'd you send that out to? I forget.
I forget where I sent it, but I do remember I sent it out.
Shit,
I was like, this would be a great time, and I never got. I think I sent it back to my family, or I sent it back to somewhere. Oh,
We'll have to think on it. All right, or I'll make something up. Either way, as you
Some of the audience have been watching us the entire time. Go back through all the episodes and find it.
I'm pretty sure I remember it was me sending a message back to I think Westron when we'd gone to Kymel.
maybe I don't remember. Either way, all right. So as you guys are there and asking about it, he points out, well, this is the cloak of the bat, and this is a serpentine owl that well, turns into an owl.
Oh, okay. What do they do? Well, we know that
They fly.
And
Do they help us fly?
Yes.
not. Oh, well, in that case, how much are they?
Well, considering I only have one of these and have never seen them before, the cloak of the bat's 8,000 gold, and the serpentine owl here is 11,000.
1 second, I need to get a drink of water before I spit it out.
Don't do that in here.
Too late. All right. That was more expensive than I thought it would be.
Well, I mean, they are. I've never seen them before, and they're kind of rare.
I don't doubt that. I've never heard of them either. Huh.
Do you have salamander essence?
Huh. He kind of leaves the stuff on the table as he sinks once more back into there. I'm gonna roll. Oh my god.
Ha!
I rolled another 00.
You got a 1 again?
No, I got a 7 this time. Man, I wish I was
Oh.
playing a cleric right now.
You would have gotten 2 divine interventions.
I would have.
Right after
Serious.
one after the
serious.
other.
Either way.
I do it once a week, but goddamn, that's incredible.
I know. Oh my god. As you just hear him like moseying around until eventually, Boomy, he kind of pops up right next to you out of a pile of stuff, and he just goes, "Nope, but I do have salamanders," and he just like pulls out just like live salamanders in his hands.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Are these the same ones that you get the salamander's essence from?
Nope, just salamanders.
Oh.
Can I? Maddie goes over to the salamanders. Can I hold one?
Sure. He kind of just like tosses them all to you.
Like, well, being human, I catch them.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make a roll to see if I can catch all the salamanders. or
Nah,
or my-
this is more of a bit, so don't worry about it.
Wow, look at those silly salamanders.
They're so cute.
I know, that's Sam, that's Samantha, that's Stuart, that's Steven, that's...
You threw how many?
He threw about 5, and that's Jeffrey.
Oh.
No.
Jeffrey's
I
the
guess
asshole.
most of all.
Jeffrey's the asshole.
Yeah, he ate Bert.
Who's Bert?
Well, he was a salamander.
Well, now he's
Look.
dead.
He's
Yes.
all foxy, isn't they?
He absorbed his energy and became a super salamander.
Is he bigger than the others?
Kinda. Definitely chunkier.
Does he have yellow? Does he have yellow spiky hair?
No. No.
Because I can, I'm gonna speak to them.
Okay. As you cast Speak with Animals, as you cast this spell, you just see the store owner's face light up as you just watch it like, oh. The eyes get even bigger, like just like, okay, so what are you saying to the salamanders?
I'm like, hello, little friends. Jeremy was the one that was fatter, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, Jeremy, you were
Or
so chunky.
it was Jeffrey, sorry.
Jeffrey, yeah, Jeffrey, you're so chunky.
Must consume, must eat. There can only be one.
Oh my.
As you listen to those salamanders, you just hear, help us, please.
I don't think we need to get any more of those. We already have enough.
You are not understanding what they are saying, Kiedrin.
I know. I'm more saying to the fact that's like, look, I get you like pets. We've already said no to a calf, and now we've got sleds to worry about, and it's probably not a good idea.
I want a salamander.
No.
Oh, okay. How many?
I want Jeffrey.
You want the asshole?
Yes, I want the asshole.
I
Okay.
guess. I didn't know you were an ass woman.
Shut up. How much?
Well, since he ate another salamander, that puts the price of it at 1 gold.
Gold. Okay, give him 1 gold, and I give him salamanders except for Jeffrey.
Okay, you just hear the salamanders go, "Thank you," and in your ear, at this point now, he just slides up like into your hair. He just goes, "Nest, make, consume later."
Make yourself comfy.
Will
Okay,
do.
I'm
Flesh
putting-
bag.
Do you happen to carry any other kinds of, say, explosive powders?
Oh, you mean like gunpowder?
How do you know what a gun is?
Oh, easy. We get it all the time.
Oh.
Ships carry cannons, duh.
Yeah, do you have any, a different kind of explosive powder? One that, something similar to what's in fireworks. You know, to make a bright flash and a loud bang.
You mean sulfur?
I slowly turn to look at Maddie and smile.
Huh?
Nothing?
You're looking for
Just focus on-
flashbang. You're looking for flashbang ingredients.
Yes. I'm out of flash. I've been out
Oh
of
my
flash.
god!
What?
Do you think these the dice you got are weighted?
I don't know, but I just rolled a 9. I'm taking a picture for you guys because this is just ridiculous.
So you've gotten 3 divine interventions in a row, back to back, that would have worked if you were playing cleric right now.
And I was rolling dice. I mean, look at this bullshit.
God damn.
Look at that bullshit.
What? Jesus Christ.
Fantastic.
He kind of looks at you and just goes,
Roll it again, just to make sure. just to make sure.
"Oh, Jesus!"
Are you kidding? You're fucking with us. You're fucking with us.
I rolled lower than a 1.
Did you
Wait.
roll 0, 0, 0, 0?
Yes.
I didn't know that was even possible on a D100.
It is.
I'm
It
not.
is.
I am
I
literally
believe
not.
That is a.
I'm taking another picture. I'm sorry for the folks in chat. I'll post this on
I
my. I'll
believe
post
that's
this on my Twitter
100.
later.
Oh yeah, isn't 0, 100?
I thought it
No,
was.
technically 000 is its own thing.
Well, I mean, because when you roll a D100, you're supposed to roll a D10 and a the one with double zeros on it.
Yeah, but then what's the? I don't know.
Because one of the
The
D10s
0,
is
0,
supposed
0,
to-
0 equals the 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 100. Okay, so oh my god, holy shit! I'm gonna post that later on social media. That's fucking nuts. Anyway, sorry.
Wow.
That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
It's funny because you've rolled the double 0 4 times in a row.
And I'm not kidding. I wish I was. That's amazing. I gotta go play Vegas tonight. Anywho,
I love how I'm like, one more time. All right.
No flash powder.
yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, no. With as you explain what you're looking for to him, he just kind of looks at it and just blinks and just goes, "Gunpowder's better. It just blows things up."
Yeah, but it blinds people. So when you like need to fight a whole bunch of good people, you throw
Well, then
one
just
of
shoot
these
more
in.
bullets. Or cannons.
How do
Cannons
you
work too.
know what bullets are? You know what a cannon is, but
Huh? You ask too many questions. Do you want a salamander? Psst.
Be gentle.
Don't throw stuff at houses. Tend to shoot things that come.
I didn't throw. I kept it in my hand. I just pulled it out of my pockets.
Again, she's prone to shooting things that scare her.
Ah.
Scare her. Sorry, my bad. I'm fluctuating between voices right now.
Puberty.
Yes, it's not.
It's a bitch, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, Fred.
Actually, here.
that's the only thing that I really needed, and I can't get them.
You might find.
I
it
mean,
better
I-
at less of a magic shop and more of a shop at the wharf that sells cannon stuff.
Hold up, really tall, buff lady.
Yeah.
You said you're looking for these items, right? Not talking to you. Talking to short green one.
Yes, I am looking for either salamander essence, and if we can find it, the flash powder.
If you give me time, I can definitely find these items. We are at the wharf, after all. Trade comes in all the time. I can put out feelers. I have contacts. It works.
Well, we'll be leaving town for a little bit, but we will be coming back.
Good. This is going to take multiple days.
We'll probably be gone for multiple days.
Well, then
Come
perfect.
back when we're done.
I will look for these items. Even if you don't buy, I can sell later. So it's win-win.
Snap, snap. Good.
Yeah.
A deal. Hand. Shake.
You shake the hand. You feel something squishy in there.
Well, I'll look at my hand. What was it?
It was Sam. The salamander.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Is he in my hand?
No. He's in this guy's
Oh.
hand.
Man. Thank you very much. I didn't catch your name.
Names. Names are funny. I think mine was Turnbull?
Turnbull.
No, Turnbull.
Turnbull.
Mm-hmm. He kind of nods, like, enthusiastically.
I am Luafe. This is Kiatrin, and that is Maddie.
Right. Tall, dark, and buff. Salamander lady. And green. Got it.
Okay.
I'm more of a mint.
Still
no,
green.
is correct. Anyway, could you perhaps know anything about a snake person called Kicha?
You gotta make me roll this again, huh?
Obviously.
Nat 100. Nat 100.
Nope. But he
Oh.
does have an insane history because of what he is. He thinks around and just goes, "Oh, yeah! I've heard stories of him. Yeah. What about him?"
I end up meeting someone who claimed to be Kicha.
And you're alive? Damn.
Well, normally I'm male.
Oh.
Yes, so I'd like to possibly have that fixed. I just need to find out what shaman he was talking about.
He looks
I tried
towards...
to reverse it, and it didn't
Yeah,
work.
he looks towards you, Maddie, by the way. And you just see him wave his hands in front of him, and his eyes kind of glow a little bit. He just goes, "You're magic, right?
Yes.
But you're not arcane, are you?"
I mean, I'm a magical creature.
We're all
No.
a little magic.
No. You cast magic.
Oh yes, I cast magic.
I cast magic.
You're more blood-related because you're half-drow. I can see that.
I am not half dragon.
I said drow.
Oh, plays a dragon.
No, drow. Anywho,
Knew it.
you should be able to
Wait a
cure
minute.
him.
But it wasn't a secret anymore, Kiatrin. I mean, you mean you knew it?
I'm making a joke.
You should be able to cure him.
With my magic?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You seem
Can we
powerful
try?
enough.
We did try.
oh, technically, I guess I could, but I need diamond dust.
You see him
Ah.
disappear into the pile as he looks around. How much?
I'm trying to find greater restoration.
It's 100 gold.
100 gold. 100 gold!
You see him pull out a tiny box and just goes, "Here."
Oh, I give him 100 gold.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
Well, she bought it, so it just works. Plus, you said Kicha, and he's caused problems with me before. I mean, I'm only 28, but look what he did to me.
I am so sorry.
Oh.
I age backwards.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
I age backwards.
Oh, so you're getting younger as you get older.
Yeah, when I'm 80, I'm gonna be hot as hell.
If I'm still alive, I'll come see you.
Good fucking luck.
Alright then.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're an adventurer. You're gonna die.
Have you know, I am a lady.
With scars, a big ass cannon, and armor. Yeah, sure. And I'm the Pope.
I'm not wearing my armor right now.
I'm
I'm
the
wearing my
Pope.
normal clothes. I do have my sword and my gun on me.
Okay. Either way, go ahead, Maddie. Sorry.
It was like, yeah, technically I could, and I have the materials.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
I
Thank
don't
you.
have it prepared right now. I would have to do that later.
As long as it works. Having this voice is very awkward.
Oh, of course. Tomorrow I should have it set.
Alright.
So
At
it's
the-
like, tomorrow morning, come see me.
Yeah, and at this point, as you guys are walking around and everything, eventually the door does open and Mallow walks in.
It smells like salamander.
Good. Hello.
Hello.
Cute couple. He kind of just disappears.
What?
As you walk in, the man that is running this place just goes, cute couple.
He literally trips. Just from hearing that, it just gets a little. Alright, so.
Kitchen chuckles.
Find anything?
We found some things that could be useful, but they are too expensive. We have found a way to possibly help me with my current situation, and we still need to go look for. No, we got your climbing supplies, didn't we?
Yep, I got a grappling hook. I just need to go to a workshop with smithy and some with proper tools, and then I want to stop by the merchants guild in town. You don't need to be with me for that.
What for?
I would like to see if I can potentially rent a more proper lockup for the cart, since I have a lot of valuables in there, and I don't want to just leave it out parked next behind a tavern.
I will say it's not parked. Okay, it's in a stable right now.
Oh. Still, that's
Yeah, no,
my house.
we paid for a stable. It's just when you ever say that if it's secure, it's nothing secure unless it's like in the hands of like people who are doing trade, which in that case there's like money in it for them.
I want to make sure it's extra secured with guards who will probably guard in like a locker with probably multiple people's stuff stored in it.
Well, in that case, just go bribe some guards.
Well, I imagine this is a port. You have people traveling a lot, and not everyone can take like the cart and stuff with them. I assume there's like the merchants guild probably has a place you can store carts, and probably for a fee.
You're currently doing that in a stable, are you not?
Stuff is in there.
Yes, and it's going to stay in there because you carry everything around like it's your life's work.
I don't have a home.
Neither. He like gestures to the rest of the party. We do?
Kuzneth actually pipes up, then why the fuck did you spend that assload of money on a guild hall?
I don't have a home right now where I can easily store stuff within arm's reach of me. I have the cart.
That's not a home.
It has a bed in it. It's my home.
You're
Mine.
a strange person.
Yeah, isn't she? As basically he just appears once more right by your head, Kiatrin.
I'm sure this man
Hello.
understands the concept of home.
Yeah, it's a building I don't move from. My bed's upstairs.
Where I lay my head is home, and I lay my head in that cart.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oof.
I had a much nicer home, and then it burned down.
Well, that's
Honestly,
Shame.
I don't mind having no home. I mean, it's just rather nice to be with my party and pals.
Exactly. Now, I do have one other question, sir.
Yeah, I'm all ears. What's up?
Do you have anything that can help out with seeing in the dark?
Hold on.
Swear to God.
Why do you think that you have goggles? I
Yeah.
have goggles.
Yeah, as you
These two have night. Wait, I think Maddie's the only one who can't see in the dark.
I kick Fen in the face.
Wow, reaches to the computer screen. As he's looking
Ow.
around, he just goes, not really. I got stuff for strength and I got stuff for protection, but not really more the dark, seeing in the dark kind of deal.
Oh, okay. What's the protection thing, if you don't mind me asking?
He just appears right below Maddie, just like coming out of the floorboards almost, as he just like appears, as he just holds like a set of leather armor. This.
Okay. I don't think anyone else here wears leather armor that could benefit from that, maybe. What does it do?
Well, it protects you from stuff, and, well, it's magical.
Okay. Anyone? Takers, leavers, buyers, choosers? Nothing? Okay. Strength? What was that strength thing?
All right, 1 minute. Just drops, like, the armor right below Maddie. As he appears right next to you, Mallow, just out of the junk pile. This man looks like he's Scrooge McDucking his way through all this shit. Yeah. As he holds out a belt and he goes, well, this thing.
But what is that?
Last I checked, it was a belt of hill giant strength.
Oh,
How much is that?
13,000. Once
I was
more,
already joking. I didn't need any more.
More choking's always good. Either way, it's a little hard item to come by.
Okay, what's it do?
That makes you really, really strong, like a giant.
Okay.
Hill
Does it
giant.
require like what?
If you focus on it, if that's what you're asking, yes.
Yeah. Lastly, do you take things to buy? I assume you do. He gestures to the rest of the store.
Oh yeah, I buy stuff all the time, especially if it's magical. Magical's always good.
Okay. You could pull out 6 red dragon claws. Would these be of interest, possibly? I
Oh
also have
yes,
some-
yes, dragon. Ooh, dragon. He kind of again Scrooge McDucking disappears and then pops up right next to you, Kitchen.
Yeah. I also have 2 red dragon horns. And anything else that may be interest, maybe possibly.
I to note, I have a horn.
And I have 1 vial of red dragon blood that is probably really
Yeah, as you pull out, it is congealed.
I thought you threw that away.
Nope, apparently not.
Last time we were in Cragcam, you tried to steal it. This guy there didn't even want it.
No, that was the heart. Or the heads, one of the 2.
That was the blood.
No, it wasn't the blood, I kept that.
Do you throw it just in the pile?
Do you want it, sir?
I mean, I'm not paying for it.
It's wait, let me try.
Tell you what, you can
It
have
might
it
be
for
concealed, but
2 gold
it's-
for the sake of me getting rid of it.
It's
you can have
dry, which means it's dragon blood powder.
It's not treated like powder, though. This is... I give you a gold, I guess.
You know what? It's probably more than I'm ever gonna get anywhere else, so there you go.
All right.
Whatever.
Gives you a gold. Pays for your breakfast.
Yep.
Oh wait.
But the 2 red dragon horns and the 6 red dragon claws, I'll sort of... So what would you take for these?
Kind of looking at them. Honestly, probably take about... I gave you 500 for it.
500? I've been holding on to these for a
Honestly,
while.
let
It's
me
probably-
help out Ketrin here for a moment.
Okay.
He comes over, brings out a wand, is like, see this wand?
Hmm?
Forces people to smile. How would you like that?
You see him cast magic again, and his eyes once more do that brilliant light up, and he just goes, it is magical. He's not lying. Transmutation. Make a persuasion check, Mallow.
Okay, persuasion.
Can it be with advantages? He's held
I'm actually using this finally.
Yeah. Are you casting it on him?
No, I'm not casting it on him.
You're selling it. Okay.
I
He
feel
looks-
like that'd be a good selling point if you did.
He looks at it. He looks at it and just goes, "You know, you make a persuasive argument. I'll give you an extra 100 for it."
So 600 for everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting?
Well, I mean, I can always hire adventurers. Plus, these aren't ancient dragons. Looks to be a young one.
One of the, well, yeah, to be fair, it was in possession of an artifact that made him older at the time.
Hmm.
We had to give that up, so. Anyway, well, yeah, I could probably give about everything for 600.
All right, do you do that?
I'm willing to do it. Mala, do you want to give up that wand for 100?
I have not been using this. So he's like, fine, I'll give this potential of a wand to this crazed lunatic that I just met.
Yes, because magic users are always crazy. All right, fair enough. As you guys give it to him, he gives Mallow you 100 and you, Katrin, 500.
I give the 100 to Ketron.
One last question.
Like,
Thank you.
You use it.
There's always more questions, but sure, what's yours?
What will you give me for something like this? I want to pull out from my ammo pouch one of the judgment shells I just have and have no weapon to use it in.
Looks at it and just goes, about 10 gold.
Each?
Oh, you got more?
I have one.
Well, how many?
I'll give you 5 for now.
I give you 50 gold.
Deal.
For now. All right, and you do the transaction. So, and as he's taking these items from you guys, you literally see him like sink back into the treasure, and you hear shuffling as he pops back out eventually without the items.
Careful, I think there's no explosive.
It's fine. I got explosive stuff in here all the time. Most of it's fire. Hurts like hell. Anything else, or can I get back to my nap?
Do you know if there was a sort of workshop, like either blacksmithing or like more fine metalworking?
He kind of looks around.
Like tinkerers and stuff like that, inventors or stuff.
Yeah, right across that way. He just points outside the shop, and as you look, there's a blacksmith right across the way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mwah.
You kiss him?
No, I do a blow. I like a blow a kiss.
As you do that, his eyes light up, and he just goes, "Ah!" And he just disappears into the treasure as he just like snatches the kiss out of the air.
I like this guy.
I do have a couple of other things that may be of interest, sir. If you were just like looking around, seeing if he's within earshot.
Pops right up behind you when you're not looking in that direction. What do you got?
Oh, hi. He'll pull out six art pieces that are worth about 250 gold pieces each.
Good art, good art. Ooh, look at He kind of looks, he stares at one a little bit too long, and as you kind of reach over, you realize it's a new drawing.
Well, that's
Draw me like one of your friends.
That one's about 300 just because it's nude.
No.
No. Oh well.
You can charge more for lewds.
I was trying, but you know.
All right. So
It's
how
got a
many?
good eye.
How? So was it
6.
worth the? And there.
It's 250 gold pieces each, and there's 6 of them.
Yeah,
Is
he
what
looked.
I've got written down here. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there's 6 of them. So that would be 1,500 technically.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling them to him.
That? Yep.
All right. He'll buy them. You get the feeling this man hoards a lot of shit.
That's why I'm offering it to him, because I feel like I'll get something out of it. You know?
It's a wharf town. You don't think he can't pawn it? Bullshit.
Oh no, he absolutely can.
All right.
But I don't want to sit around here for much longer. I want to get some money and possibly get something, but I'm not going to be able to get that belt because that sounds amazing.
Okay. Well.
I don't think I have any. No, I've got some gems in my bag, but they're not all that interesting. I was hoping to save them for possibly. He'll pull out the 2 bags of gems that he has. They're 50 gold pieces each. They're 100 in total. It's just like, do you think this could be used in any sort of magic or ritual or something? Make him more valuable? Or
He kind of looks at him and just goes, yeah, a little bit of spell components here and there. Yeah, we could definitely use it. Give you 100 for both.
100?
Yeah. All right. And for the sake of brevity, Keatron, is there anything else you're selling? Because it is getting kind of late and we need to move on a little bit.
I can't find anything else right
Okay.
now.
Anybody else selling any shit to the junk merchant / magic
I
boy?
got
No.
What was that,
I've
Maddie?
got my new son.
You got Jeffrey?
I've got my new son.
Time to see how long he survives.
No.
I've made some regrettable financial choices, so I think I'm good.
You invested in jewelry, you poor sucker.
Yes. Jewelry for women.
All
You know,
right.
jewelry is a Ponzi scheme.
All right. And as you guys exit, Boomy, you're going to get over to the blacksmith shop?
I left long before anyone else
I know.
left.
That's why we're going with you real quick. All right. Just, again, for the sake of brevity, because we are approaching the ending time, okay?
Okay.
I
You're
wanna
just...
go to
Yeah,
I
I do
require
too.
the use of your tools.
All right. Just basically, he's going to use the forge and stuff like that for fixing your gun. He's asking for 2 gold per hour.
Okay, I want to attempt to fix the Barker.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll a tinkerer's check.
Straight.
Yep.
16.
And as you finally have the tools and just like flat surfaces along with heat, you're able to eventually fix the Barker. It takes you about an hour to fix it because it's just
Okay, him too cold.
yeah, it's very mechanically inclined is the problem with it because of the way you have designed the double shot that like sometimes just the metal is not fitting where you want it to and you've actually had to take like a file and start filing in between certain areas
Double shot.
when you pull both triggers.
That's the stinger. That's not broken.
I thought the stinger was broken.
I don't know. It's been like 4 episodes and like
The
a
stinger
month
was
ago.
broken. Barker was fine. Stinger was broken.
Oh, did it? What did the stinger? Oh yeah, that's
It-
right. Okay, I repaired the stinger then.
Yeah. So you're able to file away some metal that was burring up on it, and you get the feeling that with the excess heat from your gun, sometimes it's causing the metal to warp and just not mesh quite right with all the intricacies of it.
Not the self. Straight.
Mhm.
Straight. Well, I'm making these out of steel, right?
Yeah, you basically made these guns out of steel, and
Steel on its own doesn't hold up the best heat.
Mhm. But again,
Maybe an alloy?
you'll have to figure that out later. But as your class, you're always gonna have a misfire. So,
Yeah.
all right, you guys, I'm gonna guess, kind of just wait for her, or are you guys wanting to do anything else?
We're waiting.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
If they want to go meet me back at the bar, say yes, then we can meet at the bar, end the session there, and then we can
I
head
was
out to the
I was going to say that you guys could just like hang out, grab a bite to eat real quick, kind of deal. There's actually like a food vendor right in this area, just like selling like shellfish and stuff if you want. Mm-hmm. And it's like cooked. It's like sushi almost kind of deal. And I'll just say if you want any, it's a gold or so.
Get your fermented fish.
All right. But eventually you guys kind of grow bored and you do head back to the tavern, and eventually Boomy does make her way there. Now I'm going to ask, do you guys want to get out of town now, or do you want to roleplay that later?
I would prefer to get out of town now, but up to them if they want to do anything.
Sure, we can
We
get
got
through
all
this
our
quick.
supplies.
Okay.
We got everything you need, and we can get to the place instantly.
Yep.
I was
We can set up
just let me go
camp
make
and
sure I'm
we
all-
can deal.
Yeah, it is
let me go
getting
make sure-
it is getting towards the afternoon with all your shopping done. So
Mm-hmm.
Just let me go make sure Slatsy's all squared away and the cut's locked up and taken care of, and
Mhm.
we can go.
All right.
all right, Boomy, you go take care of that. You've already paid for that. I believe you paid for 2 weeks. The last time, and so yeah, he's being watched, and you actually see that the cart that where it's being housed is guarded. There are regular patrols walking around.
Good.
So easy enough. You guys eventually exit Stillben, make your way to the swamplands where you take a little bit off the beaten path, Maddie, as you find a bigger tree to cast your spell.
Yeah.
Then I yeet everyone through.
Yes, and as you cast the spell, go ahead.
My shit. Let me grab the spell.
Mm-hmm.
You cast the spell. Everyone dies.
All right, and as you guys are watching, you eventually see this crack form in this tree, real quick, and just open into like a shimmering green portal as Maddie just like yells for you guys to get in. You all bolt your way in, and as you guys come out the other side, you guys are back in the mountains, or at the foot of the mountains once more.
Oh.
But what you didn't expect by this tree is a camp. And in that camp, you see large bears as 3 orcs look out at you. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Hey,
Oh,
there,
no.
handsome. I like to speak. Wait, do orcs speak Goblin? No,
You don't know yet, and we're ending the session, so you'll find out next time.
On Wings of Freedom Z.
Exactly. All right. All right, let's get through this real quick before I cramp up again with my fucking muscles. Oh my god. I am so sorry about that. That's why we ran a little late.
Encore.
Well, speaking of encores, Sour, where can we find you and Jeffrey?
I'm eating snack, sorry.
We can skip you. We'll go to Kiatrin next.
Yes, please.
Stop eating mallow. Jeez.
Here's a treat.
I
He's a
think.
snack.
Yeah, his name is
Don't
Snack.
talk to him. He's angry. All right.
All right. Burnt, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me over on twitch.tv / BurnSonic. You can go find me on Twitter. B1 Twitter is NSSW, so is for Affinity. Both under the same name. Or you can find me here chatting with these idiots. Or making
That's
fun of
about right.
Zorn during his streams.
It ain't easy. And I will make sure you feel that wrath. I will make sure you feel that wrath, motherfucker.
Aww.
Yes.
You're adorable.
Bitch, I'll break you.
I want to feel something.
Yes. I want to
I'll
feel
break
your
your knee.
cold, dead spine over my knee. Anyway, speaking of cold, dead spines, Fen, where can we find you?
You can find me still here. Only here. Only here. Only Monica.
Only Fireball.
Only Fireball.
Fireball, fireball, always fireball. All right.
Alakablam!
Alakablam, yeah. Speaking of Alakablams and one who likes to cast magic, Mallow, you still hiding from the world?
Yes, I'm hiding. Definitely. You can find me at your daily Walmart or at church.
Fair enough.
Either or.
One of these days he's going to change that and it's going to be dramatic as hell. I guarantee it.
This one is like you be like, you can find me in X videos or Pornhub, and it'll be weird.
No,
What?
I'm going more with I actually got like a Facebook or something
Wow.
Yeah.
that I
think
want
he has a
public.
But he doesn't want to share that.
Exactly.
Can you not keep popping that up, Sour, please?
Knowing the sweet innocence of Mallow, he probably just have a MySpace.
Yeah. Speaking of sweet and sour, Maddie, where can we find you?
You can find me at Furfinity at Ask Nightmare Edgar, but you could also find me at my my not safe for work Twitter, which the Furfinity is also not safe for work, and as Sawsbuck, and then my safe for work Twitter, which is Edgar Nightmare. It's my fucking name. I also have a DeviantArt, but I don't go on there often of the same name.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. And speaking of I can't make a segue from that because I wasn't paying attention. Hi, I'm Zorn. I'm Zorn. I'm the guy here who seems to run stuff and gets a leg cramp for no goddamn apparent reason. I would just like to say, folks, drink your water and take your vitamins because apparently I'm not doing that enough. And yes, so anyway, we got the leg cramp out of the way. Yeah, we got the leg cramp out of the way.
Bananas.
Yeah, eat your bananas because I don't.
Eat your bananas.
Yes, you can find me here at Zorn32, Zorn on the Twitters. I do talk about not safe for work stuff, but that's usually me just swearing my ass off. So, there's that. You know, it's been a time with work and everything, but tomorrow there will hopefully be a little bit of a stream. We'll see. I don't know yet because obviously my schedule is borked as hell. So yeah. I would just like to thank you guys for watching, as always, and, you know, thank you for all the support, and just, honest to guys, thank you, honestly, thank you guys in these trying times for letting us do what we do on, you know, these Thursday nights to have fun. I really have fun doing this, and I know we've been kind of wishy-washy with the times, with people being sick, with people moving and everything, but seriously, guys, thank you for sticking around, and if you like what we do, there is that like button, there is that subscribe button, and there's even a donate button below, but that is totally up to you. We're not going to ask anything of it, so all we'd like to say is thank you, and as always,